Hello, folks. This is Colin from Kingate Outdoors. Sorry, running a little late. I was just trying to catch up on sending out some invitations. I also have to go finish making my coffee. We haven't done that yet. Things are getting a little hectic around here between Jenny's foot, my knee, and some other personal business. Things are going to be a little hectic for the next month or so. We're still going to try to do my lives. Hopefully, everything should go smoothly. Until then, we'll have to wait and see. Well, I have sent out some invitations, so I don't know if everybody's going to show up. But other than that, we may not see Jason or AT for a while, so that's okay. If he's got personal things going on, that's okay too. So, I hope everybody is going well. I've got some commercials. Okay. Okay, hon. Can you let me know if anybody pops in? Because I've got to finish up my coffee. Okay. I took some ibuprofen instead of this stuff because I was there and I didn't want to have to try to run around and get it. Okay. Dang, my knees. Bad knee. Bad knee.
There's some people in the chat. There's a couple people in the chat, I think.
Hold on. I'll be right there.
I don't know if that's just you sending out the invites or what.
Oh, that's me. That's the invite for the live. You'll hear them pop up if they're in the... Ow!
They'll do the pop thing.
He clawed me.
Macus. What was that? No. That kitty.
I'm doing the best I can. They're a cat, so I need you to stop it. I'm going to apologize right now, hon.
Mm-hmm.
I've got gas really bad. And it stinks like high heaven.
Okay. Probably better get the air freshener and keep it next to you.
I don't know. We're out.
No, there's the can.
Oh, where's the little can at?
It's on top of the toilet cabinet.
Just because.
Yeah, needs it anyway. Oh, there's somebody.
Mac, move.
Probably Molly.
Molly or Jason. Hey, Molly.
Both counts. It's both of us.
Hey, Huga. Hey, Jason.
He said hi, Jason.
Oh, hello. You guys need an amalgamation of both your guys' devices now when you're together, like half of one and half of the other.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Oh, just like I don't know, edit. Just basically cut your device in half and just jam them together,
Yeah.
or the top half of one, the bottom half of the other. Your choice.
Let's see that there.
I am in the process of making coffee because I'm out of Pepsi, so bear with me.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait.
Yeah, my knee, by the way, is like this freaking big.
Oh.
Yeah, last night it was bad. I actually had to sleep in my brace.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, which makes it worse. I have to go downstairs to do the laundry if I want clean clothes. But you can talk to Jenny while I'm doing all this.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, how are you? How are you guys?
Give them some life updates, love.
What kind of editing?
Well, my next appointment for my foot is on April 20, on the 29th. And
Oh,
hopefully they'll have a-
April. April?
No, the 29th of this month.
Back here.
Okay.
Oh, somebody else popped in.
I'm up.
Sit.
Wait a minute.
It's Jason. Take your time.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it's me.
What is your issue?
He didn't check me either.
Yeah, he needs to work.
Oh,
Good job.
my dad went back in the hospital.
Oh. Is it
He's,
serious?
Well, he's pretty weak. That double pneumonia did a number on him.
Oh, I guess. That sounds terrible.
And it doesn't help that he left the hospital before the doctor discharged him.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad's kind of stubborn like that.
Yeah, well, maybe if he'd have stayed, he'd be out by now.
Exactly. So now he's in Emmanuel Hospital in Omaha. And they're trying to find out what the next step is. If they're going to have a home health nurse come in or not.
Oh yeah. Hi Huga. Hi Blake.
They can't hear you.
Yeah.
We're live.
Oh, we are live.
Live.
I thought we were still backstage.
Hello, everybody in the chat. I can't see from here.
We have Huga and Blake.
Oh, hey. How are you guys?
Hey Blake, I'm working on editing the cooking of the fish video.
Well, I'm going to do some crocheting. See? Woo.
Are you making some the dice goblin bags, son?
Yes, I'm making more Dice Goblin bags.
I miss crocheting. I can't do it with a broken middle finger.
Oh, when we went garage sailing and we found our people, the people with the Dr. Who stuff, I was telling them about guys, my Dice Goblin bags, and he says, "Hey, are you going to sell them?" I said, "Maybe." So probably. I'm using a really big needle right now.
Mac, move. Come on.
Macus, move your butt. Come on, Doofus.
Mac has been worrying about me.
Ah.
He's a warrior.
He's been following me since I got home. Ow. Okay, and I'm back, folks. Hey,
And you're back.
and I'm also my front. Hey, Blake.
Let Jason up.
Let's see here. Updated news.
Blake and Huga stopped by.
I see them. I said hi to Hugo earlier before I went to finish up my coffee. But Blake is new, so I'm saying hi to Blake. And I said hi to Jason and everything. I got the message from AT about not sending him any more live invitations.
Yeah, we got that too.
So I assuming he's taking a break, which is okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's taking an extended break.
And I will be putting Jason right there.
I was making sure it was me.
Well, I have to make sure it's you.
No, I meant video wise, because people have been showing up with the avatars, and people are letting them up because they know who they are, It's actually an imposter.
Oh, I had that happen early on when I first started my channel.
So it's going
My-
around again.
Yeah.
someone pretended to be my friend Johnny Harper, and it turned out to be something very, very gross instead.
Yes.
And I don't believe in that kind of thing. Was a little. I mean, we could talk about pretty much anything tonight. You know, we got life updates, as you already know, about what's going on with Jenny's family and everything. Oh, we got invited to a wedding next month.
My
Oh,
oldest
nice.
is married.
Yep, one of Jenny's oldest nieces and one of my students. I taught her a little bit of archery, and so yeah. So she said I could wear my kilt. I finally get to wear it, and you guys can actually see me wear it. I'm sorry I didn't wear it at the gathering.
Like you had time.
Yeah. I was like a chicken with my head cut off. Everywhere and nowhere.
Owens.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I was able to do it before my knee went out.
Yes.
That's the big thing. So I don't think I would have done that cliff walked up and down if this would have been the case.
It's kind of why I backed out, because my knee went out
Ooh, ouch.
at the gathering.
Oh, man. Are you okay?
It's still a little tender, but yeah.
My knee blew up like this big from yesterday. So I've got my brace on right now, but that's the only reason I can move around at all. And I'm supposed to be taking my celecoxib stuff, but I took ibuprofen to instead try to get the swelling down because, it's an anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yes, I know, but
Celebrex is stronger than ibuprofen.
yeah, maybe. I'll have to wait and see.
Maybe about it.
It's what I'm used to
The
taking.
Med-Aid says.
Yeah, but the medic in me says, just take some ibuprofen, you'll be fine.
Take 2 of these, and I'll call myself in the morning.
I don't call, the thing is it's an old joke among medics. Basically, if you go to the medic, he'll just tell you to take some ibuprofen and walk it off.
Right.
In other words, Coach said walk it off.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to do my best. I've got my MRI on Monday. I got a physical therapy appointment on Tuesday, and a follow-up with my doctor on Thursday. Unless they find something before then they'll go from there. There's got to be something going on because it shouldn't be doing this.
Right.
So there's that. How's everybody else doing? I hope your knee is getting better. Jason, any new news on your front?
No, I'm gonna have to take care of a wasp nest here within the next few days.
Oh, no, he meant they took a culture, and that way they can find out if he needs antibiotics or not.
Okay, good.
So far, so good.
And also, I might need your advice on getting rid of wasps, because over the weekend, Jenny and Ian both got stung by wasps that are in our soffit.
Yeah, I'm about ready to do that video here in the next few days.
Well, I'd rather have your personal advice instead of a video. So, I can ask questions.
Get a professional in there.
Huh?
Tell your landlord to get a professional in there.
Well, the thing is, I don't know. I think some part of the roof might need replaced.
That's
because
right.
It's just because the wood is soft.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how long ago this roof has been replaced.
Yeah, that's why you need to get the landlord involved.
Yep.
Yeah, but
if it's the roof and it's neglected, his insurance won't cover it.
Well, if it's because of the
hailstorm,
yeah, then the state will pay for it.
Yeah, like I said, get the professional in there. You don't need to be up there on the ladder.
Oh no, I don't even own a ladder that tall.
But wasp, especially if they're in the soffit.
Well, I was going to get some Ortho Home Defense and spray some stuff into there and see if that worked, or wasp spray at the very least. But Jenny wanted me to pick up
You will not get away.
You can't run fast enough, especially with that knee.
No. Well, I was thinking Jenny wanted to get a bug zapper. I don't think it would work, but you never know. It's possible.
Now you can get a wasp bait in a bag. You follow the instructions by putting the water in there to a certain level. and you hang it up not too far away from there.
Right. I've seen the water trap versions of those. I don't know if
Yes.
that's what you're talking about.
That's what it is. It's basically a trap that they can get in, but they can't get out.
Ah,
And then they get
it's
tired.
it's a roach motel for wasps. They check in, but they can't check out.
Flies.
Yeah,
I was also
that's
I
the
was also
safest method for you to do it.
I was thinking also of just the holes that I know that they're coming in and out of. Is take some spray foam and just spray some spray foam up in there and see if that'll block
Nope.
the.
You will not get away fast enough.
Why is that?
They're that aggressive.
They're that aggressive.
Oh. Well, I was hitting them out of the air with a stick this wide. First hit. But I've got good hand-eye coordination, so there's that.
You might do it with one of them, but you won't be able to get away from 10 plus.
Oh, I did get 2 out of the air. But that's the 2 that stung Jenny and Ian.
Yeah.
I didn't get stung, but I have been stung before. But not here. Not here.
Oh no,
It did. I got hit on my I got hit on my wrist. That was due to Tyler's drone last year at the when we did the archery, not last year, but year before last. At the same range 2 years ago.
Yeah, those big old black wasp with the orange wings, the tarantula wasp.
Those are hornets, right?
Huh?
Those are hornets, aren't they?
Yeah. It's basically a tarantula hawk or hornet. Those things hit you, you will know it.
Yes, I know. I'm slow at the moment. The only other thing I could think of is getting a power washer up there and just sluicing it out, but I don't know if that would work either. But that's one of the things we got to work on. I did find a umbrella for my deck. It's supposed to be a whole deck umbrella.
Hi, JJ.
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Colin, do not hit it with water because you'll cause more damage with the water getting in.
Okay. I wasn't sure because they're going into the soffit, not the actual part of the house.
No, you'll still get it wet in there, and it'll hold the moisture and rot it out faster. Like I said, get the professional in there, get the landlord to get in there, and get it fixed properly.
Yeah, they have a lot of work to do on the siding still first.
Yeah.
So I'll let them know when they start doing that. That's when I'll start working with them on that. We have a lot of painting and stuff to do still. Now that I got my Wagner power sprayer, it's a Wagner wide power painter wide shot plus whatever that is.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a really nice one. Not bad for $15.
No.
Good. Awesome.
I'm thinking about getting getting an extra hose for it, I can swap out the colors without having to do a lot of cleaning. But I'm not sure. Still got to get a power extension cord for it because it is electric powered.
Yeah.
But it's actually pretty cool. Here,
spend your time washing it correctly.
And no to the flamethrower.
I don't like flamethrowers.
Hygge.
Oh.
His answer to everything.
Yeah, well, when it comes to something like that, I actually encourage people to actually hire a professional to take care of those kind of insects.
Here's what I got.
Very nice.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be using this part here.
You're going to use it straight to the paint can?
Straight for the paint can. There's a cover for it. I don't know where that goes on to. This thing's still got the paperwork in it, I should tell you.
That's good.
I don't think it's ever been used.
Put the paperwork in your file.
Right? Nice.
It goes in the little bucket, goes in here, and
you get the strap, put it on your shoulder, carry it around, spray.
I no strap that I can see, but I haven't taken everything out yet. But there's the hose.
Yep.
Yes, there is a strap.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
It's even got a backpack set up.
Yep, nice.
Because, look, another strap. And whatever that is.
Liners.
A liner.
There's the thing going down from the lid.
Read the instructions. It will help you out in the future.
Oh, I
Right.
know it will, but I'm trying to figure it out here.
That's fine.
That's what the instructions are for.
Oh, now it's just a challenge.
I'm figuring it out one way or another.
It's called reading the instructions.
Don't forget, I'm dyslexic as all get out, so I'll probably get it wrong the first 3 times.
I'm sure they have pictures.
Oh, I know they do.
Oh,
And I'm
hey,
trying to
hey,
figure out what this is for, the spring,
look it up on YouTube University.
Right.
and whatever that is. Probably for the nozzle, probably. But it's got all these pages and pictures and all this other stuff. It's never been
get
used.
more liners. Get more liners. You will enjoy the liners.
Oh, is that what this thing here is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's a given right there.
I didn't know what it was. It just says this bag is not a toy. Keep away from children. Please discard. That's all it says.
All right, Colin, don't touch it.
Like I said, I'm not very. My dad actually, which surprisingly was, he was a house painter, but I never got to watch him work. I was just a little kid when he did that for a living.
Signed in there, Rob, on the road.
Hey, Rob.
Good morning to you. Early morning or late night. Let's see, what is it? 7 years, like that. Midnight, 1 in the morning there, something like that.
It says, warning, do not call return to store, call Wagner first. So I guess this is the only instructions I have. Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. There's all the instructions I need. Where's it at? Right there. On this one right there. But it's good to know that it's brand new, never been used. And I know these things are not cheap.
Especially the filters.
Huh?
Especially the filters.
What filters?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still trying to figure out where that screws into. I have no idea.
That's what the instructions are for.
No, I'm looking at the instructions and I'm looking like I'm missing pieces.
And it's time for YouTube University.
It doesn't tell me. I kind of know what I want to need to look for before I can look for it.
Right.
Okay, it's the middle of the night for Rob on the road.
Okay. Well, I'll figure it out later. But I will get it figured out one way or another. But it's got 2 hoses instead of 1. So that's different.
That's funny, Rob. I like that.
Oh, one's a suction hose and one's the other. Okay.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Dad. My father-in-law is in a hospital in Omaha. Yeah. Which one?
Emmanuel Hospital.
He's in the Emmanuel Hospital in Omaha right now for pneumonia.
Yay.
Double pneumonia.
No, just pneumonia at the moment. And what?
Muscle weakness.
Muscle weakness. Probably caused by the pneumonia. I love my father-in-law, but he is a Marine. I'm going to leave it at that because before my wife tears my head off.
They don't die. They go to regroup.
Yes, I know. My dad's waiting in formation right now.
Waiting for the next instructions.
Okay, well, this is what I got, Deb. Oh, sorry. You can't read it that way, can you? It's the Wagner Power Spinner Wide Shot Plus.
Did you just turn the TV on?
Yeah.
And it says it's a really wide spray, so that's not too bad.
You?
Oh, I'll figure it out one way or another. It says I can do 23 feet in 5 minutes. That's pretty good. I'd probably put 2 cans of paint in that thing if I do it right. Yeah. I hope he gets better too, because his granddaughter, his oldest granddaughter, is getting married next month.
No, he can't go yet.
Yep.
She's getting married in his backyard, so he doesn't even have to travel very far. Right where Jenny and I got married.
But
Just let everybody ask me if you hear that I talk about our getting married. We did it twice.
we did
Once at her
too.
mom and dad's, once at the fair. But both are legal marriages. Just to let you know.
Yep. Well, same thing with both of us.
Rob, if you can do that, I'd welcome you to come here and hang out with us and help us paint the house from the inside out. Oh, we already know that, Deb.
I know we had a mower that would mow 16 acres in 1 hour.
Say what?
We had a mower that would mow like 26 acres in 1 hour.
How?
It's just 16.
Because it's 16 feet wide.
Oh.
Well, I meant 26.
When we're going to doing the painting, I'm going to clear out from one side of the living room to the other and paint that. Let it dry, then do the other side. Just flip it. Then we got the hallway to do, the bedrooms, the kitchen, and the back. What some people would call either back, not technically a back porch, but a breakfast nook area with pantry.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It just needs. It's going to take me some time, and they're paying for the paint. I don't have to pay for any paint.
Nice.
I just got to do it myself. Now with this power sprayer, if I could do 23 feet in 5 minutes, it'll be done in no time.
Yes. As long as you don't have to change paint color too often.
Well, we got 2 different colors in the living room. We got this color here, which we're going to change to a different color. We picked out already, and the white, which is you see right here.
Yeah.
And we're going to also have to do the ceiling as well. That's going to be a little bit different to do, as we're going to have to figure out something with the ceiling fan and cover up the lights.
Right.
But we're going to do one side of the room at a time, one color at a time. So we're going to do this wall over here in this color, and then I have to wait and do this color separately. Mac, I know you want to help and take care of me, but that hurts. Just you sitting on my lap. Here, let me put you on this side for a change.
Oh, Mr. Bean, can of paint, small firework, 1 room in 30 seconds.
It was actually 15 seconds. I saw that video, and he left an impression of him, a lot of stuff behind the paint.
Right. So funny.
But taping off the door, taping off the floors. I'm just going to basically put painter's tarp halfway across one side of the room, and also the baseboards. So I may have to get some new baseboards and stuff, figuring out the baseboard stuff, and the light switches and the other stuff. But it'll take probably about a day, maybe 2 days to do the living room by
I
itself.
forgot to put a stamp on that. Okay.
Okay, that's a good idea. Well, at least I will be able to get underneath the fan once I get with my sprayer, rather than having to do it with a roller or a brush. It'll look a lot smoother.
Right.
because I'd rather have it be quick and smooth than clunky.
Right.
You know, I am not much of a. I mean, I've done outdoor stuff, painting, like gazebos and porches and things like that, outdoors. Not much. I've done a little bit of indoor painting.
Yeah, don't forget to wear your bunny suit with a mask.
Okay.
I don't have one. And right now, I got to wait for my knee to figure out what I can do with my knee right now.
Yeah, you're not in that much of a hurry.
Probably cheaper to get.
It'll wait until you're better.
Probably cheaper if you get a little bunny suit for Ian and a mask for him.
Let Ian do it.
Oh, Deb, when I was talking about painter's drop cloths, I wasn't talking about the plastic ones. I was actually talking about the cotton canvas one.
Cloth canvas, yeah.
The big one. Because, I want to do, our living room is probably about 12 by 12 or 16 by 16. And I was going to get one that fits over half.
Well, you could get a plastic one and tape up the ceiling fan.
Oh, yeah, plastic bag. She said a garbage bag. That's fine. But I'm talking about for the floor, I'm going to do an actual painter's drop cloth. No,
Yes.
I don't like plastic. It tears too easy.
Get the visqueen from the paint department at Lowe's.
It
Find the
really
100-foot sheet. And
I don't want to get plastic because it's too slick.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about tripping or anything because with my condition right now, or even after that, I don't want to deal with it.
Usually you just tape it to the floor.
Yeah, well, he's got his mind made up.
Yeah.
Because what I can do with the drop cloth once I'm done with it is just swap it to the other side because it's the same size. It fits the other side of the room. Then I can just go through a lot of painter tape.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get pieces of cardboard to cover the windows. And, edges where I can do the edges and stuff like that. I don't know how well that's going to turn out yet because it's a new experience for me. So I got to get some what's it called? The putty for all the holes.
Spackle.
Huh?
Spackle.
Spackle for all the nail holes.
Yes.
So
Or
I'm going to
toothpaste. It's up to you.
Huh?
Or toothpaste. It's up to you.
I'm going to go with the spackle because if anybody asks, I can just because I don't own this place. I can't just. I'm not going to, as my dad would say, half-ass it when it comes to doing it. I want to make sure it's done right. It looks professional.
I was joking about the toothpaste.
But no, I've actually heard about people doing that.
Yeah, you
I've
get
actually seen
one
people-
tool, a different spatula. Use the stuff that's purple when you put it on, and when it's dry, it turns white.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, it's beautiful.
That way you know you can paint it now.
And then a sanding block. A couple sanding blocks.
I've used canvas for archery backdrops too, Blake. So I do like my canvas. I want to make sure all the holes. There's a lot of holes like in the ceiling where they had like hooks hanging down.
Yeah.
We have a lot of, and just in our ceiling right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes just from hooks. Just in the ceiling.
Are they
So,
symmetrical?
huh?
Are they symmetrical?
I don't know. This one here's got 4 holes in one spot right here. There's another hole over there. That one actually still has a hook on it. 2 hooks over there. There's another hook right there. We're actually using it for a lamp. And there's one right here behind me. And the thing is, I don't have a ladder tall enough to reach it.
Oh.
I have a steps ladder. That's a little thing. Not this high ceiling stuff. That's why another reason why I want to use a power sprayer. I can just go through it once and I'm done. Less likely to drip.
Hey, Mac.
Yep, Mac is here. He's worried about me. He's been underfoot ever since I got home.
Scooter's always underfoot. He doesn't leave me alone. I get up to go in the house. He's on my heels. I go to the bedroom. He's on my
Oh,
heels.
I scared the heck out of him yesterday. He almost pooped.
And he tried to bum rush me on the stairs, and Jason reached over and touched his tail and scared the tar out of him. He let out a yelp like somebody hurt him.
I've never heard about the paint that is light blue when you spray it. And
Yeah, the ceiling paint.
yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like a purplish blue color. When you paint it on, it's actually that color, and when it dries, it turns white. So you can see where you've been with white paint, painting over white paint.
Okay, good to know. I have a lot to do. I'm not sure whether I should take the baseboards down or not.
Paint them white.
Well, they're already white,
Well,
but they're
then
not.
probably
They're not
so.
what you call joined properly. They're kind of just slapped together.
No.
Again, you got the putty and the sanding block.
Okay, that doesn't tell me how to do anything.
Well, you fill the cracks in with the putty.
No. When I say they're not well put together, they're like one comes straight to the floor. The next one just butted up against it.
Oh.
It's not like at an angle like that. Or
No.
anything. It's not pretty. And there's another one like over behind the door. There's one that comes straight down from the door, then it comes in right behind it between the wall and the door.
Huh.
Yeah, not a joint.
The door jamb should go all the way down to the floor.
It does. It's not level. There's a gap about that much.
Wow.
It was not well done. Whoever did it didn't do a great job.
In a rush.
Or inexperienced.
And I think more inexperienced, or they were trying to do a good job and they kind of, as my dad would say, half-assed it. But it does have laminate floors, which is nice. But there's places that need replaced.
I have laminate floors in boxes underneath the dining room table.
Yep, you told me about that. Oh, I know, Dad. I'm going to do my best is getting the paint done. There's some stuff in the basement I want to do. I want to put some shelving up because our basement is whoever did it had high hopes about what they were doing, but didn't do a great job because the walls of the basement are like this thick, cement wall this thick. It's a really fairly large basement. I think I showed you, Jason, when we first moved in.
Yeah.
You know those big, wide
shelves
ledges?
where the windows are?
Huh?
The shelves where the windows are?
Yeah. It's like really deep. Well, we're going to get some big cubby shelves and put on there to make them like bookshelves. And we put storage containers and things like that in there. And we also want to, we already got a nice big area rug down there. As soon as we can get that area straightened up a little bit more, we can put in a couple recliners, nice TV for gaming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's down the road. And I've got to be a little bit more better shape than I am right now.
Yeah.
Does your basement have windows?
Huh?
Does your basement have windows?
One.
Ah.
There is a small one in the laundry room, but it's like really tiny. The laundry room but the bathroom is really, really nice. It's got the jetted tub, and it needs a new shower head, but that's okay. Easy enough to do. I'm a little bit, it's way beyond my skill set. I can tell you that. The whole house is way beyond me. But I do know people whose skill sets or wheelhouses that it does fall under, but I got to find some either a lot of money or something I could trade that would be worth their time and expertise. So that's all I can do.
That's where deer hunting comes involved. Big meat.
Well, deer hunting, my scrounging for stuff that they might need.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You should think about voice to text, Deb, if you can. Right now, my left knee is killing me. Ugh.
Oh, the voice of text is horrible.
I know, but it's so funny to find out what they think you're saying. I remember when they first started coming out with that, it was called Dragon Speak, I think, and it was just horrendous. Coffee. But this kind of home repair and redecorating and things like that, that's a two-person job. And with both of us being down at the moment, we're in an impasse right now. But deer hunting is on my list of things to do. And since Cornfed did bring it up about going hunting together, that might be on the table. So
sausage.
I would have to take it somewhere to get it processed properly, because I know my skill sets, and that's not it within my skills at the moment. And before anybody says, but you can look it up on YouTube. No, you can't. Because there's processes that they don't tell you about. They just say, do this, and they go really quick, and you can't really see what they're doing. I like being able to see it in person where I can see what I'm doing.
Right.
And then do it myself, have somebody walk me through it while I'm doing all the work. That way I will remember, because I'm more of a hands-on kind of guy. That way I learn it better. But that's down the road. But until then, I will take it to a deer processing place, take the hide somewhere else to get it, processed or tanned, or use it as trade for something else for somebody. Because I know a lot of reenactors who could use stuff. Was it you who asked me how many blacksmiths I know, Jason?
Yeah.
I think I figured out the number's like 17 individual blacksmiths.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
What?
I just read a headline. Our beloved president is taking aim at hunters in the latest regulations preventing Americans from hunting.
Really?
Is that...
Did I lose you?
No, I'm just talking to Jason. AT.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he's got stuff that needs to be taken, take it step away, that's what he has to do. Hey, Cecilia.
Oh, they're actually going after fishing too.
Okay, you do know this is coming from Fox News, right?
Yeah, it's coming from Fox.
Huh?
Yeah, it's coming from Fox News.
Fox News is not the most reliable source.
Okay.
I know.
So take everything that Fox News says with a grain of salt.
But usually
Or
it's
a whole bottle of salt.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the first ones to really report it, but something is up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, they're talking about wildlife refuges and lead ammunition.
Yeah.
So that's between those two right there, I could understand that. But that's about it.
The start. You're gonna take a little bit away each year.
Well, remember, I'm a bow hunter. That's way down on the list. Yep. Deb says, with a grain of salt and a shot of tequila.
Don't forget the lime.
And yeah, Jenny says, don't forget the lime.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, I've been talking to my physical therapist when I go to go to him. Which, by the way, he is left-handed, which I think is really cool. He said there's a field expedient way of making a ice pack
Yep.
using water and alcohol.
Yep. You can also use potassium nitrate too.
He didn't say anything about potassium nitrate. We're talking about field expedient, easy to do. Because potassium nitrate can get yourself in trouble if you're not careful.
Yeah.
So don't use that, folks, if you don't have to. But
I've had to use it before as an ice pack.
he did mention something about gelatin or something.
Mm-hmm.
No, gelatin. Like the
Canning?
no, just gelatin. Like they do for like
plain gelatin.
Yeah, unflavored gelatin. That way you mix them together and you get a little more of a gel situation for. It's more of a reusable ice pack, is what he's trying to do in Ziplocs. I'd have to look it up because I'm okay with people doing field experience things like that. So. Yeah, sorry about your wedding there, Deb. We have a wedding going on next month over in Red Oak, but I think they already have somebody there who've already got to do the ceremony. Huh? Yeah, they already have an officiant covering that. Huh?
Aficionado.
I don't know if it's a male or female, so I don't know if aficionado would be appropriate or not. You don't want to use vodka. He said rubbing alcohol, 70% rubbing alcohol.
Okay.
So that's fairly cheap method, and you freeze it, reuse it over and over and over again. So there you go. That's it. That's just something that just came up this week. Thought you guys might be interested in that kind of little tidbit of information, especially since if it would be under a prepping type situation, I would believe, but not having a reliable source of electricity for having refrigeration, like your guys' ice cube maker, unless you have the power for it, it doesn't work.
Right.
Unless you have like solar panels, wind turbines, a generator, or
we have the generator.
Well, you're not too far from a creek, so you could probably put in a small hydroelectric thing. Long as it's on your property, that is.
We have a well.
No. Hydroelectric power means water flowing.
Not enough.
It's not enough water.
In the elevation.
Well, there's ways you can fix that, but being where you are, they might have issue with you.
Yeah, I don't even have enough water flow to even.
Like I said, they said if you could find a way to funnel it into like either a PVC pipe or something like that to generate power that way. But I'm nowhere near anything like that. I've got no active water sources on this property, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's one thing I missed about the place in Osceola. They had a well, an actual pump, but the place that we were at out at Milo, we were on full well water, so that was cool. But the power had to come from somewhere else, and we had a propane tank, that kind of thing.
Cecilia
small, really big. Cecilia, hey Drops, how you doing?
Hey Drops.
Drops.
Not a Roman water cannon, not a ram pump, but just a little, power source for, because you don't have to worry about generator. You guys don't have to worry about it as much as I do.
You don't have enough change in elevation.
Yeah.
So yours could be running all year round. Well, mine wouldn't be able to because of the weather.
Right.
We do have a creek, but it's not near our house.
Oh.
It's like down the block and over that way somewhere. Wait, sorry, reversed. Over here.
Well, yeah, like I said, we don't even have enough drop in elevation to even use a ram pump.
I guess yours would probably work more with a more windmill or solar panel then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, there's other ones you could consider, Deb, not the regular ones you normally see in a wind turbine, but there's one that uses like it goes sideways this way. Spins this way.
Here, the drop from one end to the other is only like maybe 1.5 to 2 feet, and the water's not fast enough.
Right.
And you cannot dam up your water, can you?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, they don't have access to that. If they did, they might be able to increase the pressure to the point where they could use something, but not enough to be reliable.
Right.
Though I'm sure the beavers, if you had any, would love it if you had beaver in your area. But with all the alligators that you have in your area, probably not a good idea.
No, beaver dams up, it's going to be removed here.
Does it get removed by machine or by explosion?
By hand.
By hand? Ooh.
Yeah.
It depends on where you live, Drops. That's not. They don't have the water. You guys don't have the water rights, right?
No, only got maybe 10 feet, 12 feet of creek.
Oh yeah, they don't have the space for it.
Right.
If we had like maybe 100 meters, they could probably work with it, maybe.
Yeah,
but that would be pushing it.
There's just not enough drop in elevation.
Right. Well, like I said, you could build up a reservoir, sort of like a beaver does, and then have it flow out a PVC pipe or what have you. But the thing is, you don't own enough property of that creek to order to do so properly without being ticketed or fined or whatever.
Right.
Let me see that. What she's showing here. Yeah, that's very similar to what I was talking about. Yeah, Matt, get off my knee, please. The one I seen was made from 2 plastic barrels. It's got 4 pieces. They're just cupped and just like this, and they just spin. They don't have to be very high off the ground. They don't take a lot of wind to work out. If that one, what she was showing out, was actually made for part of a bicycle and some PVC pipe. But the thing that you need most is the alternator. But that's down the line and stuff like that. So, but one thing that Iowa does have more than most people, we do have a ton of wind turbines. Because Newton is the main factory is here. Oh man! Ow! 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 I don't have any windmills here. I would like to get a small solar panel set up and a wind turbine, but we don't have enough property to warrant the good breeze.
Right.
Because our property is thin, but not very wide. The best thing I can think of for getting super glue off your fingers is either paint thinner or nail polish remover.
Acetone.
Well, that's what nail polish remover is.
Not all of it has it anymore.
Oh, they done? Well, Acetone, yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure what it's made out of now. So
No, it's all synthetic.
Sandpaper.
nope. Actually, once isopropyl acetone, methyl ethyl ketone, or N methyl whatever it is. That's the ingredients. Like I said, traditional nail polish removers are made of an acetone solvent, like Q-Tex is a good one. Oh, that's cool. Deb, I've seen the solar water heaters, which I think is really cool. That will allow you to have hot water all year round without having a hot water heater.
They're expensive to run.
Not really.
Okay.
It depends on who does it and how it's installed, and how much sun you get too. We have a lot of trees in this area, so we got like 2 big trees up front, and we got the one off to the side, which is our neighbors, which would not be conducive for a lot of solar anything.
Right.
A small wind turbine in the back portion of our property, near the either where the broom barrel is setting right now, which I can move, or the shed. I could probably put something up there. But I've seen the window box versions of the solar heaters that sit on your windowsill and help circulate warm air in your house, even in the wintertime. Oh, wow. I was still in high school then, Deb. Yeah, I think what he's talking about is something similar to what Cliff has, and I believe who else has one of those? I think was it Blake?
I'm not sure.
We know Cliff has one. Oh, sorry, Pepper. I think Pepper has the actual little unit, but she doesn't have the solar panels yet. Which, by the way, I need to send her an invite to this because I forgot to do that. Because she's probably out there, doing something, and let me see here. There she is. Sending her the link. Okay, sent. Yeah. Well, not everybody can afford stuff like that, Drops. Some of us have to do our best with what we got. I don't even own my own property, which is really sucky. But that's...
Yeah.
We hope to change that in the future where we can actually buy our own property and then go from there. Because 10 acres is all we need.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I want 10 acres is that it's big enough for me to declare it a farm where I can actually go hunting on it without having to worry about needing a hunting license. Just enough to have squirrels, rabbits, and maybe some quail and pheasants and
woodchucks.
Woodchucks.
I don't want woodchucks. Those things are a menace.
But they chuck wood.
They chuck foundations here. Hence their continuous open season. Did you get sunburned at the gathering, Blake? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool, Deb. You should do a video about that. That's a low-cost way of getting heat for your house.
That'd be nice if I had about 100 feet of copper tubing that I can bend. I wouldn't mind turning an old freezer into an air conditioner.
No.
I've seen something. I was on a show called Hillbilly Blood. I watched something. They made a air conditioner out of ammonia and copper tubing and a fire.
Yeah, all you need is just the freezer, some antifreeze, radiator, some tubing, and a fan motor and a pump.
No, I understand that, Deb. It's up to 424 million or something like that at the moment. For anybody who's wondering, the Powerball, that is.
I'd just be happy winning the state lottery.
427 million. So, yay! That's just the regular one. The if you get the cash value, it's only 221 million. And people say, "Well, I can't live off that." They go, "I can live off the 0.1% of the million,
Right?
let alone 221. I couldn't spend the interest alone every day." But there's the one with the power play, which doubles that number. So, yay.
Oh, yeah, I guess I paid the Texas lottery. It's 5.5.
Well, how much is around?
$1.
No, the whole thing.
$1?
No, the Powerball and all that.
What's that?
You get if you get the Powerball with all the numbers, including the Powerball, you get an extra $2 million, which is kind of cool. When you get the power play, the regular power play, which is $2 million, but you power play times 10, it's $2 million.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there for the most part, because I don't have a Powerball ticket yet. I want to get one, but I haven't got it yet.
I can never remember when the drawings are.
Wednesdays and Saturdays. That's it. What are you scratching?
I had to cut my nails off because I'm constantly typing and I'm having typos.
Oh,
My nails are way too long.
I've got one long nail, and that's this one.
No, I had all of them. I still have the stickers on that Jenny put on.
Oh, did you hear that? She still got your nail things on.
Nice.
My sister gave me some matching nail polish to touch up the cuticles as they grow out.
Cliff just put out his video just now, part 2.
But I love the sparkly a lot.
Well, I would say this: if I did win the Powerball, which is a big if, my 10 acres would be no issue, a no-brainer. But I would also probably buy another 10 acres for both Cliff and Pepper.
Buy me a shed. That's all.
What if I trade you a shed?
Well, you have one?
No. Okay, instead of me giving it to you and causing you to get a gift tax and all this other crap, you trade me something and I put a shed on your property. Does that make sense?
A garden thing, so you don't have to pay taxes on it.
You got it.
Yeah.
So I don't have no problem with that. So get 20 acres. I could put, Cliff on 10 acres or 5 acres and put Pepper on 5 acres, me and Jenny on 10 acres, which means I can hunt all of it.
Right. And put it in a trust.
Yep. Because Ian is going to be a part of that trust.
Yes.
Jenny is going to be part of that trust.
Yeah, the last survivor gets it all. Without paying capital gains tax. Yes.
Right.
So if everybody passes away and it's just Ian, then Ian gets it all.
Yep. Yes, Cliff. You getting about 5 acres of land to do what you want with it in a trust. All you have to do is just live there.
Move
And
to
maybe
Iowa.
provide some vegetables if you feel up to it. I'm not talking sharecropper type situation, but and I'm able to hunt it anytime I want to. So yeah, and you'd have solar panels, wind turbines, anything you need on it. If I win the Powerball, that's I can do that. But I want to make sure all the property has wells and septic systems and all that other fun stuff.
Off-grid stuff.
Yep. And if it did having a really kick butt type outdoor archery range and a spot for reenacting stuff, and gathering things, that'd be awesome too. Maybe some cabins. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Long time no see.
Hey, Sean.
Yep, we would actually plant areas for
I
just
wonder if Sean's
wildlife.
related to me.
If you want an underground home, that's a possibility. They do have a lot of those here.
Yeah, they're called bomb shelters.
No. Actually, I would make him a hobbit home. I'd make him a little hobbit house with round doors and everything.
Oh, that'd be sweet. I could live in a hobbit house.
Well, links at the top of the chat there, Cliff, if you want to pop up. You too, Blakey, if you can do it.
Sean Crawford shares the same last name as my mom.
So maybe you're related.
I just said that.
Yep. So say just call him cousin for now.
Mhm.
If I can call him brother, you can call him cousin.
Uncle Sean, I've never met you.
It could be cousin Sean, 3 times removed. A man-made cave tomorrow morning. Okay. Are you? Here comes Cliff.
Of course,
Here,
the minute I
Cliffy.
get on, Scooter starts barking.
Here, Cliffy.
Cliffy dog.
Oh god, those things are way too strong. I can only eat so many.
That's cool, Deb. Hey, Mike.
Big Mike,
Hey,
little
Cliff,
Mike,
what would you do with 5 acres?
put a house on 1 acre and use 4 acres to grow a crud ton of food.
Well, you were talking about an underground house.
Yeah, put my house in the ground.
What if I made you like a hobbit home?
Get my shoe, honey.
I'm too tall for a hobbit home. Hobbit
No.
homes are for
It's in his
midgets.
toys.
Yeah, no, Cliff. I'm talking about the style of home, not the height of the home.
Yeah, you do realize a hobbit home is basically just an earth home or an earth ship.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'd make it for it to be very energy efficient.
So his camera died, huh?
Who's camera?
Cliff's.
No, it didn't die. What happened is while I was filming, I got this notification on my phone that says, shutting down your phone shortly because it's getting way too hot. It says, apparently running your camera is overheating your phone. I took my phone back inside after I ended that real quick. My phone was like wicked hot. I had to stick it in the freezer for like 20 minutes.
Well, what about your one on your computer?
I can't film with that one outside.
Well,
No,
I'm talking
here,
about
inside.
now.
Oh no, my phone is fine. It's just the fact that I have a black phone, black case, and it was like 96 degrees when I was trying to film.
No, we don't. Your cover is on.
Oh, I know it's on.
Molly, you have people from Missouri?
Yes.
Because he's talking about are you Crawford from Missouri? Yes, I think you might be related then.
There's some in Missouri and oh Lord, Arizona.
Possibly,
New
you guys
Mexico.
might actually physically be related one way or another.
I'm sorry, Cecilia. What did I forget?
Oh, 10 steps to Kevin Bacon.
Oh,
Right.
well, the thing is, I didn't say I wouldn't help you, Cecilia. Just I didn't know what you needed. I know what Cliff needs. I know what Pepper needs. But I don't know what you need.
I need a lot of things, but
Did you hear what I said about?
a lot of things?
No, Cliff. Here's what it is. I'd get 20 acres, 10 for Jenny and me, 5 for you, 5 for Pepper. So there you go.
Yeah, but I'm not moving to Iowa. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, it would be an option.
Technically, I have property technically in Illinois also. Because my sister and my brother-in-law, when my brother-in-law gets back from deployment, he basically gets 40 acres of Iowa or Illinois farmland.
That's interesting. That'd be kind of cool.
So
that would actually put you closer to here.
I technically have space available. I'm allowed. I can actually. And my brother and my sister have already told me if I wanted to squat on that property, I can.
They give you like half the property, pretty much, for let you to go nuts.
No, I'm not gonna take. I would take like one. There's a corner I want because it's got like a set of trees that goes blocks everything.
Right.
It's got a little bit of water through there. But
okay.
Yeah,
5 acres.
His dad.
5 acres is easy.
Something like
Cecilia.
300 acres, 400 acres. So him, his brothers, they each got like 40 acres. His sister got like 40 acres.
I'm not sure what we could do with 40 acres, but I mean, 20 acres is more than sufficient here in Iowa.
Shit, you know what you do with 40 acres?
Leave 30 of it alone.
You sell each one of those acres for 10 grand.
No. You know how much an acre is worth here in Iowa?
Yeah.
More than that.
About
Not
as
more
much
than-
as it's worth here.
More than it is there. Trust me.
You'd be surprised. The acreage down here.
I've seen a half an acre go for 800 grand. A half acre.
Yeah.
I
have a half acre.
The thing is,
A third of it.
800. I mean, Iowa land is expensive, but it's expensive for a reason.
I'm on property down here. I've looked at the prices of all the properties down here because there's a couple of lots that I've been considering buying for over the last 10 years. One of those properties has absolutely jack squat on it. It's a little bigger than what I think it's about either the same size as my property here or a little bigger. They want $300K for it.
Wow.
And all it has is a fence around it. No house on it, dirt lot. Does have electricity, does have water, but they want $300K for that property. The property I'm on now is probably worth 400 or $500,000 at this point. Because the last time I checked it was $325K. And that was a couple of years ago. And we've done a lot of improvements to the house.
Hey, Cliff. I just found a property that has 42 acres for $489,000. It's already got a house on it, 3 beds, 3 baths, and 43 acres is a lot.
Hey, Blake, is New Mexico south enough for you?
It's got its own pond.
See, that's another thing I would do if I had a large amount of property. I would dig a pond.
Well, this one already has one.
My own mini lake, I guess, is what you would call it. Can you imagine? I mean, it wouldn't even be considered a pond at that point. You dig out an entire acre of dirt and fill that sucker with water. You have a small lake on your property. It's not a pond. That's a small lake.
Right.
Okay, I've got to show you guys this house here I just found. I mean, the only thing I would have to make sure is having the money for the taxes every year. But check this out. Let me change this to here first.
43,560 square feet.
Do that. Then I'm going to do this.
Be right back.
And I'm going Okay, this is the house. Look at this property. 42 acres.
Yeah, and there ain't no flat spot anywhere on that.
Oh, no. This is just one part of it. I'm not
No,
to that part.
even the quick overview I saw, there ain't a single flat section on there.
I'm not done yet. There's more.
There's
You're
still
getting
like dude, it's on a hill. There's no flat spots. That's why they have that. That's a retaining pond because their entire property is sloped. All the water runoff goes right into that.
That's the farmland on that side of the road.
Only spot that's flat is where that shed's at, and about the first 20 feet of that property.
The whole thing is farmland.
Yeah, but there's none of it's flat. It's all rounded. That's
Yeah.
it.
You're not going to find anything perfectly square in Iowa. You're not. But 42 acres, you can do a lot with 42 acres. Look at that.
Yeah, well, the reason why they're doing that drops is because they know dang well that California is eventually going to fall in the water. And once California goes into the water, my entire state's going to have beachfront property.
But look at the house.
Got the bathroom trash. You still got yours.
Oh, it's even got a pool.
Yeah, I just seen that. What's the point of having a pool if you got your own pond to swim in?
I know. That's weird.
Yeah, look at it. Did you see the slope on that thing? Go back.
Oh,
No,
back
wait.
up.
Ooh, deja
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's almost as steep as that damn boat ramp. Almost.
Well, there's a little levee right there.
I'm going to say almost. That boat ramp was steep as hell.
Yeah, there you can see it right there.
Oh, yeah. That's a big hill.
But that would be a good place to go fishing. I don't care. You'd have your own private fishing pond.
Screw that. I'm going to go swimming in there. I'm going to go swimming.
Oh, they got a dock right here.
Little mini one.
Yeah.
Even watch Blake. I know you're still in here. That boat ramp was steep as heck, wasn't it? Like,
Tell me about it. I had to do it too.
I know.
But I did.
have to do it 3 times in one day.
No, you did it worse than. I mean, good thing you're younger than me. I don't think I could have done it.
I probably could have done it another dozen or so times, but I think
Ooh.
after that, my legs would have taken a shit. That's a nice pine tree.
Uh-huh. There's an old dock right there.
Maybe.
Oh, that's processed wood right there.
Yeah, well, you got processed. It's probably processed wood just because of the fact that they got the
Ooh.
trees on that side. Oh, I hate those. I'm not sure if that was tile floor or linoleum floor, but either
I don't
way,
know.
it's like the worst because that stuff gets wet. It's slippery.
I don't know, but it's actually pretty.
Yeah, it's got a nice.
Oh, I like this. We got pheasants and stuff on there.
Ducks.
It actually has something right here. It has floor.
Floor
outlets.
plugs.
Yeah.
That's probably where they put like a desk or something. Yeah, it looks like a little office space. It's got the light switch on the wall.
Yeah.
It's probably a bed. Yeah, it looks like that's a good sized bedroom, but way too many windows for me.
No. I think that's a porch.
That's definitely a porch. A heated porch too.
Yeah, you got heating.
does not want your toy.
There's another porch right there.
Like,
Yeah, these are outside. Can you see that? That's got the corrugated steel right there.
Steel
that's
roof.
cool.
Storage. That's a basement.
Yeah.
Barely, but they're.
Well, yeah, they can do a basement on that one. They're on a hill.
Another bathroom.
Ooh,
A
that
bar with tile floors. Okay.
Yeah, so when your friends are all drunk and they slip on the tile floor and break their face,
Look at that family
big
room.
old living room.
Always so negative.
I don't like the drop tiles though.
You've
I
obviously
don't
never
like the
seen
tile
drunk people
ceiling.
walking on wet tile. It's
I don't like the
hilarious.
tile ceiling though.
Yeah, that
Oh
would be the
no,
first
we
thing
got
I'd
lights
replace.
for those.
Say
But-
what?
We got lights you can put in there for those.
This is the basement, folks.
Let's got a full kitchen down there.
Yep. Because you can see the
Refrigerator,
stairs right
stove,
here.
even has
Stairs
a
are right
roof.
there.
That'd be cool if the whole ceiling lit up.
It probably does. Oh, that's cool. I like the
Red, white, and blue.
yeah. It's got a hot tub, folks.
Got a hot tub, a swimming pool, and its own retaining pond.
And that's only for less than $500,000
Yeah, only.
for 42 acres. Oh, the accent
Yeah,
wall would have to go.
Yeah.
I know what color that red wall is because I had one in my old house in Denver.
There's one of the dual sinks. Okay, one of the master bathroom.
Somebody likes red.
That is that's a makeup sink, is what
This
that
is the living room right here.
What the foyer? That's the main area because that's
Yeah.
the center bar right
And
there.
it's got a refrigerator in it.
That's the kitchen.
Nice granite counter.
See, that's the kitchen right there. So it's
That
got
nice house and that is the kitchen?
yes, the kitchen.
That would have to go.
Why?
Look at how small that kitchen is.
Maybe they're like more
It's a
entertaining than they
kitchen.
do actually cooking.
Well, that's not a $500,000 kitchen.
Remember, it's got 42 acres of Iowa land. That's still pretty good. With all the aforementioned extras. Oh, okay. Laundry room.
Extra bathrooms with it. A la majors. Look at that freaking land.
Little lake.
Yeah, it goes all the way over here. This is all the land right here.
Is that a lake?
It's got its own pond.
That's a lake.
Mac, I love you, bud, but you got to get off my leg.
Marcus,
Come on, bud. Off.
come here, buddy.
Off. Let me see if I can do something here. Nope, I can't do it that way. Not working. Let's try control. Oh, wrong way. Oh, wrong one. I don't know what I just did.
You went to square one.
I did. Oh, I'm backtracking here. But that's a lot of property, though. For 42 acres, that's not bad.
No.
Especially with your own pond and all the extras for that stuff. My opinion.
Move my cursor. Colin went back to normal screen and he just hit this blue triangle right in his forehead. I was like, what the heck? I thought it was on his side.
I just had to get rid of that one. It was like, bleh. But that's actually not bad for that house. But that for $489,000 for 42 acres.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. There's another one for 38.5 acres for $219 for a half price.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob. Just looking at properties and stuff, and talking about if we win the Powerball, where would we go?
Actually, no. That property, if you break it down, that property is selling basically an acre for about $10,000.
That's property, but the thing is, not most property. This is property that I set aside. I did when I did the search was mainly for like hunting and stuff like that, not actual farming. Remember, I'm not a farmer. My off my knee there, cat. You are. I don't grow things that well, not as much as you do. I hunt for what I usually get. Can I grow stuff? Somewhat. Not very good at it though.
Anyone need carrot seeds? Because I'm about to have another 1,000,000 of them dang things.
Oh, by the way, the onions we had from the gathering?
Oh, you gonna show them what I got you?
They're growing.
Stick them in the dirt.
Haven't done it. Haven't had a chance to be able to move around very much. But they got shoots this tall. So
Jason's got bags. He's selling dime bags
of seeds.
So yeah, I can get all my radish seeds. I can get all the zucchini seeds, pan squash seeds so far. I'm gonna have to use regular Ziploc bagging for the corn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one with 31.86 acres, Cliff. It's going for 1.2 million.
Yeah, land is ridiculous. That's the only thing that ever goes really to have absolutely nothing on it.
There's one, it's got 30 acres for 195.
1,000?
195,000.
200,000 for 34 acres?
Give me a second. Was
That's
it 31
pretty
acres?
cheap, actually.
30 acres. I'm looking at
about 7,000 to 8,000 an acre. See, I can find land down here. I can find acreage. I've actually found land roughly 2,000 an acre, but it is barren wasteland. The only thing that is growing on it are freaking tumbleweeds.
Okay, Cliff. This is the that 30 acres.
Where?
Property.
Right here.
Where?
See this rectangle?
Nope. I have a black screen.
I have no idea why.
It did not load then.
But yeah,
There it is.
that rectangle is the property. Now, I want to go back and check something real quick on that other property because I didn't check out what the acreage map would look like on that one.
Oh man, 80K for 5 acres. Ouch.
Oh, I'm checking this one here just because I want to check the property map, what it looks like.
It's probably on Colin's side because he's got to reload and unload and reload and re-unload and unreload and load.
This is okay. Here's the proper property map. You can actually, I'm not sure if you can see it yet, but
I think we took
on that first one, the one with the 42 acres.
It literally looks like the top half of Texas.
Or the top part of Oklahoma.
No, it literally looks like the top half of Texas. It's got
The Oklahoma Panhandle. Come on.
Nah.
Yeah.
But that's 42 acres. That's a lot.
I'm trying to. Where is my chat? Like, good lord, I'm over here trying to find my chat and it's not even up there.
Yeah, but look, that's a good sized pond.
The pond was the other side of the house. The pond was toward that square at the top.
Yeah, it's right here.
There you go.
Oh, there's a Goodwater Creek, right?
Oh, 15 acres for 80K. Okay, now that's a little better. Drops, I prefer flat land for the most part. The only problem is if you're in an area that has a lot of rain, flat land tends to just water collect.
Well, I can change the amount of acreage. I just went up to let's see, was it 50 acres? But I can change that to say 20. No max, more than 20, and see what I come with. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's even more. 12 acres for 120,000. Yeah. 11.6 acres for 3 million. That's just ridiculous. 18.82 acres for 2.2 million. That's not too far from here.
Yeah.
Here's
Question is, would you still go to work?
Prime farm country.
Huh?
Would you still go to work if you won?
I would.
I would until I got the money secured in a trust. But then I would actually want to do one thing because I want to build a house. I want to buy property and build a house. And I don't want to, I'm going to live on my own land. It's going to take time for that to happen. So Jenny and I offered, want to go travel and look around and visit people.
Yeah.
Like to do that, work full time.
Yeah,
I can retire early, I should say. Get me a nice truck, nice pull trailer and everything.
I was about to say your truck probably needs new tires anyway.
No, my tires are fine. The minivan needs new tires. My tires were actually new tires when I got it, so I don't have to worry about the tires. It's got to get a tune-up, oil change, and a few other things fixed. But other than that, yeah, it's fine.
Deb would have $1 million put aside for bail money.
Bail money?
Why, are you planning on going and murdering an entire police department?
Really? That's where you went with that?
Why else would you need $1 million set aside for bail money?
I would say, I have like a 10 to 15% set aside for taxes, using nothing but for taxes every year.
In this part?
Yeah. And so that would gain interest, and all the interest would go towards paying taxes on the property. Anything on the property.
You realize even just winning $1 million, you put that in the bank, you can live off of the interest.
Yeah, I understand that, but this is if you get the Powerball as it said, and it was like you get 220 some million.
That's too much.
You put 15% of that into the bank just for covering taxes every year. That way, you never have to worry about where that money's coming from. Then you could use the rest for investing. You could use it for
1.9 acres.
Buying the stuff that you want to buy within reason, without going nuts. And no,
much. If I had that much money, there really is not much I would want to buy. I mean,
0.19 acres.
Well, once you have your property and your house put up, and the tools to make it your property
500,000
usable,
So I'm saying 500K, you still have 25,000.
Would you need a tractor, Cliff?
Depends on the property. If I get more than 5 or 10 acres.
A small tractor.
You could work with a small. I've got tractor places that actually sell tractors down here. A small one like that would be nothing. Those things are usually about
1.4 million.
Anywhere between 20 and 60K.
Right. I would get a tractor just for helping
in the forest,
like getting firewood and stuff like that, but nothing for me. I don't grow enough vegetables and garden enough to warrant a lot of planting, unless I plan on joining. They have some Iowa programs that pay you not to farm.
Well, they're going to have to pay me a lot.
Huh?
They're going to have to pay me a lot.
You'd be surprised how much people get paid for not planting certain crops.
No, they pay you not to commercial farm. You could do your own gardens.
Yeah, but I mean, they pay certain crops. They'll pay you not to grow for sale. So there you go. But like I said, I would have a big meeting place for we can gather every year if you wanted to, with cabins, archery range, shooting range for guns and that kind of thing. So that would be awesome. And I'd be able to, if that one property alone, I'd be able to fish and hunt and do all those other different things without actually having to leave the property.
So what I'm saying, man, you dig out an entire acre of dirt and move that dirt somewhere else, you have a huge pond.
I don't need a huge pond at that one place. It's already got one.
Well, yeah.
Nope. I instead of calling Cliff, I just tell Cliff, "Hey, Cliff, come on over."
No, by calling, he's going to be like, "Yeah, can you spend the week over here and help me?"
Actually, I'll just buy out your business where you work, and that way I can have you work when you choose to.
I want 5 acres so we can build
You broke up, Molly. I didn't hear you.
build one of those go-karts so you can visit each other.
I'm still having issues. It must be me.
No.
Everybody,
Internet being weird over there.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Killed juice just exploded.
Really?
No, I'm being facetious.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rob. By the way, Rob, let me know where you want to go hunting. I would love to go hunting with you once my knee gets healed. But I would definitely have it where Cliff can commute to Iowa just to hang out if he wants to on the weekends and fly back.
I was going to say a small charter plane would be kind of fun.
With that kind of money, I can actually you own a plane and you can just fly back and forth.
Go-kart tracks.
A little small jet plane, that kind of thing. Get to there in a couple hours. I'm not sure. Yeah, Cliff would be suffering from jet lag.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cliff is linked. Cliff.
No, I'm having issues.
Yeah, everybody's saying you sound like a robot, Molly.
Just
It's not
me.
necessarily what was that?
Just me.
Just you. Well, she'll be back. By the way, you guys should see this cake that Jenny got for dessert at Jethro's Bacon and Bacon. It's freaking big as my head. But I would have Cliff come down and do some hunting if he wanted to. Would you hunt, Cliff?
Probably. Who knows? Not if I feel the
I want one bite. That's all I want.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, better.
Okay. I still
you.
don't have Cliff. He's gone.
I'm not gone.
There's Cliff.
Jason's gone.
Cliff's back. Jason's gone.
Yeah,
He'll be back.
I think Molly's computer or whatever she's on is lagging tonight.
No,
Not
it's the internet. It's the internet.
Internet it is. You guys got storms down there tonight, or?
Nope.
no. I think the kids rebooted the internet and didn't tell us.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
I got one more bite of that. A big piece. Just make me get. Hey guys, take a look at the size of this cake.
Yeah, it's a good sized cake. Watch him dump it right on the computer.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Oh my god, it's like a brick. And you went with a plastic spoon?
No, that's a fork.
I think I'm already back and running now.
Well,
Yeah,
I believe Colin just by looking at that cake, I think Colin went to type 2.
Diabetes.
Nope. By the way, I normally don't order dessert at all. And Jenny, on a
Eat
good
a whole bag of these, and you go to type Z diabetes.
Oh, by the way, Jenny's got good news on that front.
Well,
She's no
eating is a move.
her blood sugar dropped low enough on a regular basis that she is no longer considered diabetic.
AC1
A1C.
or A1C.
Yep.
Yep.
She dropped way down.
Oh,
So she's not even in the ballpark anymore.
If we keep eating this cake, that's going to be.
You keep on choosing to eat that cake.
right.
She likes dessert. About the most I usually do is my Pepsis.
Ooh, this one's
Pepsi. Coke is gross. Coke is gross.
Now, in Iowa, though, it'd be interesting to see all of us go hunting on our own property there. As long as we eat what we get, that's the big thing for me. I don't believe in trophy hunting.
Man, what? I'm gonna have to eat a person then.
Who would you be hunting?
I'm not gonna say it on screen, but let's just say someone may or may not accidentally get kaplooied, and I may or may not have to eat a person.
I almost forgot about that.
Is it anybody I know?
No,
Yeah.
just if somebody's dumb enough to wander onto the property while we're all hunting, they may or may not get kaplooied.
I could have said something else, and I would have probably got slapped by 2 people. But I'm not going to go there.
Well, we could hunt that one, but if that one's dumb enough to wear camo while we're out there, that's his fault.
No, it's not a he.
Gee.
Why camera? I'm not even drinking.
But going pheasant hunting, squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting, deer hunting, turkey hunting, all that stuff.
Wait. Who's going chicken hunting?
I didn't say chicken.
Chicken wars. Chicken hunters.
No, but the thing is that 42 acres would be perfect for all that. And you couldn't tell me, Cliff, you wouldn't mind,
Like, I'm telling you right now, dude, I can eat like 10 of these, and then my taste buds say stop, because these are ridiculously rich.
You're a little bit late on the chat there.
Well, I just seen that comment now because I was reading through the rest of it.
Well, I understand that. Oh, that's one thing we could do is put a really big outdoor barbecue pit. I think that would be kind of cool.
With a pizza oven.
Yes, a wood-fired pizza oven.
Nice.
That's the one thing that place didn't have is an outdoor kitchen, which would have been really nice, especially when it oversees that pond.
Oh, you're talking about the property. I thought you meant the campsite. I was like, man, do you know how many raccoons would be up on that thing if we had an outdoor kitchen at that campsite?
There would be no raccoons left.
Raccoon.
No, we would. One thing about the property is that I think it was Rob has actually told me they're changing the laws where we can hunt raccoons on your own property without a license.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but it'd be considered a nuisance animal.
Exactly.
And were you seriously just holding one of your bodkins? Yes, he was.
This is the one my favorite one right here. My friend Jesse made this one for me. When he made this one, it took him like 15 minutes to make this.
And no drops, no, it is not.
Well, the thing is, if I had a 42 acres, it would definitely be outside the city limits, Rob.
Wait, what? Oh. Ooh. I'm just reading Deb's comment. I was trying to read it earlier, but I got sidetracked. She dropped a 10 quail egg on the floor.
Oh, man.
I would be pissed. I don't like dropping cheese on the floor when I'm making a cheese tortilla.
Or even a grilled cheese?
I rarely drop. I've done that once before. I was trying to hand flip it, like slide and flip.
Like I do?
It slipped out and said, "Wah."
Oh, you should have got that one on camera.
Oh, I did that one when I was younger. That was like 20-something years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't wait to go hunting with Rob. That'd be kind of cool. As long as my knee's okay.
Oh, Rob says only outside city limits, though.
Oh, I know. That property would definitely be outside city limits.
Open season, kill them all. Whoa.
No, that would be interesting, though. I'm not sure what I'd do with 42 acres in total, mind you, other than just live there. But I would make sure to put up some solar panels and some wind turbines, definitely.
Deb says she was pissed. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. I don't know what S. Oh, shovel and shut up.
SSS. Shoot, shovel, shush.
Yep. No, like I said, I'd probably on that 42 acres, I would definitely put up solar panels and wind turbines.
Yeah.
I live by the DBH rule: dig, bury, hush.
Dig, plant, then forget, because if you put rare plants over the top of it, they can't disturb it.
Here's the funny thing, though. My neighbors, they always see me digging stuff in the yard. I could literally bury a body in my front yard, and none of my neighbors would even question it. I'm just saying. By the way, I said this one day to a federal agent.
And what did he say?
He laughed.
Not that you would ever do that. And then he privately
No.
investigated
I
you.
know. I actually there was a federal agent outside my house the other day, last week, because they were searching for somebody who had used my neighbor's address and house as a place of residence, and
Right.
she's been committing felonies,
Frauds. Yeah.
fraud felonies, what is it? Armed burglary, intrusion of houses,
Right.
and dude talked to all three of us and the neighbor, and I'm sitting there, and I was like, she can try that in my. I literally looked at him. I said, I've got a garden over here. Every one of my neighbors watches me digging in here. I said, she tries that in my yard, I'm gonna have a lot of plant fertilizer. And he looked at me and he just started laughing.
Yeah, I would like to get some solar panels and stuff like that for that kind of property, because there's no point being hooked up to the grid if you don't have to be.
Right.
Solar can get expensive though. A proper system.
No, I didn't hear about that human skull found at Yellowbanks. Now I'm going to look that one up.
Chickens won't peck at a body though. They'll peck at it, but if you really want to get rid of one, you got to have a bunch of crows.
Pigs. Pigs.
Pigs will eat everything but the teeth.
Oh, wow. They don't know anything about it yet. It was found Father's Day weekend.
Wow.
I wonder how long it's been in there.
I don't know.
Oh, it was a
It
toddler?
would be really interesting if they found out it was one of those skulls they use for schools that are real bones, with the real bones. Just, one of those donated skeleton deals.
Rob
What
says
was
it
it,
was
toddler? There's they got a picture of it and everything.
It probably got snagged by an alligator guard down there.
No, I don't know.
Catfish too.
They didn't say the size of it. The one I looked at. Let's see if there's another. KCCI.
Plants.
Nope, they just found the skull, nothing else.
Dang, his brother's seen it.
Nope, they didn't find a corpse or anything. They just found a skull. Oh yeah, I saw that. It's just that they didn't find any other remains than the skull. That's why I think it might be they use it for teaching purposes. That's still a real skull, but they use them a lot in when you go through like medical training and stuff like that.
Oh,
Max,
grab that thing and just chuck
stop
it.
landing on my knee. Jesus, cat. You are hurting me.
No.
Stop it. He keeps on hitting right on my knee.
I guess.
Spray bottle right to the face.
No, he just likes sitting on that leg when I do these things, and he's using the knee to springboard himself.
That's what I'm saying. You spray bottle right to the face. So stop doing it.
Yeah, but he's not doing it on purpose. It just hurts. It's like swollen up like this big. But I haven't been to Yellowbanks in a while.
I think the last time you were at Yellowbanks was when you did the thing with Tyler, the camp out.
No, I went one more time after that with Ian. But we did an overnight thing with it was with Tyler and somebody else. I don't know, Blake. Here's the give me a second here.
940 is all I got. Holy majesus bejesus.
Here's a
Yeah, I can probably. Wait, what?
here's a link. Oh, Johnny Gosh, I haven't heard about him in years.
Who, what, when, where, why?
Oh, Johnny Gosh was a paperboy that disappeared when I was a kid.
Who, why, where, when, what?
He was a paperboy that disappeared. They never did find him. There was another one too, but I can't remember that one. But that was a long time ago. No, it's not Indians Old. It was basically sitting on the beach in the sand.
Oh, beach. What beach?
So, like somebody placed it there, type deal, you know?
Well, I'm pretty sure you can just randomly buy stuff on the internet. I mean, Amazon sells everything.
Yeah, well, no. Remember, like I was saying, you know those the skeletons that you see in science classes that you hang off from the little things that are real, but they're real bones.
No, those are plastic.
No, some of them, the older ones, are real.
Maybe like colleges but like the high school ones, those are plastic.
Well,
Yeah.
they are now, but they didn't used to be. But there's a lot of, and also, don't forget, some places, you know, been around for a long, long time, and you know, people do happen to die from time to time.
Apparently, you can buy real skulls online.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was
Yeah, Eugene Martin. I remember that one too.
UGLY. You don't even qualify. You ugly. You ugly.
That's just mean, Cliff. You need to stop that one. No, they had radio, newspaper, TV talking about it for almost a year about both those cases.
Never heard of it.
It's in our area. That's probably why you didn't hear about it.
Like news ever stays localized.
Well, let's see. The derecho.
The what?
Exactly. The thing that decimated Iowa a couple years ago, that no one in the whole wide United States talked about it, even though it was a major thing and they lost billions of dollars worth of crops. Didn't even get a blip on the national televised screens.
It's just like the locusts, man. The locusts run through, they eat everything, and then they move on. And everyone's just like, oh, well, there's the locust swarm. Oh, well, there goes our crops. Oh, I guess we'll move on to the next thing.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't just some one small thing. It's like billions of crops just were destroyed, which means all the overall surplus is gone, which means prices go up.
Yeah.
Because of, lack of production.
Yeah, we watched it go from the Dakota into Iowa, Missouri.
Ever since then, have not seen corn 10 for 10 at the store. 10 for $1.
Yep. We still can get it here on roadside stands and stuff. So that's cool, at least. That's like local grown stuff.
I wish my neighbors would grow corn again. I used to get it for free when I was a kid.
Oh, that popcorn. Did you give her a chance to get it to germinate?
No, I haven't even tried.
Oh. I want to see if it works. That's true, Rob. Oh, man.
You all right?
Just sore.
Yeah.
I've got to sit here with one leg, like I normally do, and the other one stuck straight out that way. on the edge of my chair. I can't lay back because it stretches my knee.
Because if he lays back for more than 5 minutes, his butt will fall asleep.
If I have my feet up, yes, definitely. I can't do that now, Cliff, with my brace and stuff. I'm not going to be. It's not an option. But hopefully we'll get things figured out with my knee by Monday, which I'll let everybody know by as soon as I find out. You guys will know.
Yeah.
Actually, you guys up here will probably know before everybody else.
I'll more than likely get a random either text message or Instagram message.
Probably both.
True.
Same for both of these folks here too, and maybe Rob because he's local, and maybe Blake if he wants to know.
Right.
But but as soon as I find out, you guys will know. Especially if I have to get surgery.
Right.
Then that means I'm going to be off work 100% of the time, not just partial. So,
yeah, which means no more yard sales.
There you go, Cliff.
50-cent piece from 71.
Yep, that's 40% silver. It's also the okay. I tried to do this thing where you buy a roll of 50-cent pieces and see if you can find any old ones.
Right.
I found we had like 8 of the 71s. One not from 1976.
Oh,
the bicentennial one.
Rob's about to go shoot his dog out in the yard.
No, he doesn't. He said he's taking the dog out. He's not taking it out.
Taking it out.
He's going to go take it out.
No, he's taking the dog out, not taking it out.
He's going to take the dog out.
Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, woof. Okay, sorry.
Actually, at the time when that song came out, I was working in a hotel, and my manager, his name was Hoosh, Hoosh.
Right.
He hated that song because every time we would sing it, we would ask who let the dogs out, and we'd say Hoosh, Hoosh. Oh, he hated that song.
Oh, I bet. Well, just like Jenny doesn't like the Jenny.
Yeah.
Song. She doesn't like that one. Though I still do it to her every once in a while.
Yeah, I know.
Got to keep the love alive.
Yeah, she hasn't killed me yet, so that's good at least.
No, that you'll have to make another pot.
Some of them can be, yeah.
What you want is 1943 copper pennies. You know why?
43?
You know why?
No.
I do.
Because they're not supposed to be any copper pennies. They were the mistake. They were supposed to be steel.
Anything post 41 is copper. Anything past that, if it's 100% copper, is because somebody hoarded their copper during the war times.
Well, the thing is, no, the ones made in 43 were supposed to be steel, not copper. And if you find one with a 43 date that it is copper, then that's worth more than the steel ones, even though I have a steel one.
Yeah.
Now, a steel penny, on the other hand, is actually worth a good freaking chunk.
I've got a steel penny.
I got to steal some pennies.
I found a penny today on the ground. I always collect the pennies.
Yeah.
But I have to replace my my bank because my wheel broke. But here's all my collectible stuff.
Nice.
I can't really do much with this one because I missed my bank. It needs a new wheel. Oh, here's my old dime. I think I showed you guys this before. For those people who haven't seen it, though, my barber dime.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys can see the date on this one here. We'll see if I can get it to turn
No,
right.
you'll have to read it.
1899.
Nice.
It's not in the best condition. It's a little worn. But where's that steel penny at? Where's it at? Oh, actually, I got a fast way of doing it.
Magnet.
I got magnets. I got a bunch of magnets.
I just did. Don't even pull them out. Just stick it right next to it. It'll stick to that no matter what.
I know I'm trying to keep it away from my computer, though.
Oh.
Right.
There it is.
Nope. That one is a my loony.
Are you talking
Yeah,
to
When they hit the floor.
Yeah, I know. I found it. It's a couple
Wait,
nickels.
what did Molly just say? Let the money hit the floor. Let the money hit the floor. Ooh, that thing is in rough condition.
Yep. This one's from 1943. S. So it's from San Francisco. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Maybe it might be easier to see. It's pretty rough. And yes, it is a penny, folks. It's not. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's a wheat penny. It's a wheat cent. See?
Oh. Okay.
And it is definitely magnetized.
Yes.
But the loony isn't the only loony I have.
Nice.
But the one I like better.
Did you get the one that hit the floor?
No, actually, it was a couple of my nickels. Oh man, this is gonna suck. What hit the floor was a 1951 nickel and a 1940 nickel.
Mm.
But this one here is my. Oh, I just dropped that one.
Drops. I've got hundreds of. I got about 100 or 200 of them things. I just have them everywhere. I see them at work. I change them out with coins. I got tons. I don't know why I like collecting them. I just do. Canadian dime.
Nope, quarter.
Quata.
Yep, and this one's from 1937.
Nice.
Which makes it silver.
It's 95 degrees outside still.
We were talking about dimes and stuff like that. 1964 dime.
Mm-hmm.
Another 1964 dime. And another 1964 dime. Sorry, 1961 dime. That's actually in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
You can almost read that one.
Somewhere over here I have a.
I got a lot of
41 nickel.
Well, here's one. I'm not sure if you got one of these, Cliff, or not.
Indian head penny?
Yep.
No, I don't. I just have my random 1941 penny.
This was actually older than my dime. This is a 1891.
Nice.
And they're actually in pretty decent shape. Because look at the back.
Yeah.
That's in really good shape.
I have a completely silver quarter.
I would love. I don't have any silver quarters.
Like this thing is 100% silver. Like just the sound of it doesn't sound like a standard quarter.
Oh, I've got a quarter, a coin that Deb will recognize.
Why did you steal it from her?
Nope. Well, when she sees it, she'll understand it.
One of my other bicentennial quarters.
Okay, I'm gonna show this one. This is a homemade coin, but should recognize it.
If she's paying attention.
Deb, please check this coin out.
SCA?
Yep. It's
Nice.
a Calentier coin. I got from the Queen of Calentier in the SCA for my archery skills.
Nice.
Hey, I got recognized by the Queen of the Kingdom. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it. Here's there's it was the Calentier cross, and on the backside is I can't really pronounce this one, but it's got a turtle and a bear on the back. But this one's got more sentimental value than anything else. But it's not steel.
Wait, what is that? You said it was what kind of value?
Sentimental.
Sentimental value?
I would say so.
Sentimental.
They
value.
didn't give these out to just anybody. That's the thing. It's like a
Commemorative.
huh?
Commemorative.
Well, there's that. Okay, it's like the coins they give in the military.
Yeah, commemorative coins.
Yeah. So I actually did really good to get this one. So
Hey, what's up, Mike?
hey, Big Mike, how you doing, brother? And I've got one. I guess this is more of a token than a actual penny, but it looks like a penny. But it's a U.S. Treasury token.
Definitely Rob.
There's a U.S. Treasury token.
Nice. I have a
From-
car wash token I was given by Raven.
From Philadelphia. Which is, I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I think it's cool. But that's, the rest of them, I got a ton of nickels. Like this is a 1941, which is, I don't know how much it's worth. Another 1941.
I got tons of stuff from 1941.
1961.
Pennies, nickels,
1942.
dimes, quarters.
1959. 1943. So I got a 41, 42, and 43. This is a 44. This is a 64. 15. Sorry, 1939.
What are you laughing at, Cliffy?
My freaking ants game. One of
1940.
my fellow ants is being funny, so I decided to mess with him.
Yeah, I've got nickels from 1939 all the way up to 1944. I think that, I know some of them are silver, some of them are not, but I don't know which ones. That's pretty cool. I don't have any misstruck stuff like that or blank pennies or anything like that, but this is my favorite one. This is the Calentier coin. And my oldest coin, which is my Indian head penny.
Yeah.
And also my Liberty head dime. The barber dime, I guess, was what we would call it.
That's an old stamp, Drops. Old stamp.
But, then I got my steel penny.
Yeah.
But that's, I got a lot of silver. But the only thing that's actually modern that's not worth much except is the loonie.
Yeah.
The reason I got the loonie is because it came with some change, and I couldn't do anything with it, so I kept it.
Yeah, I randomly get odd Canadian change at work every now and then. I'm just like counting drawers. I'm like, what the heck is this doing in here? This isn't even a dime. It's Canadian.
Yep. So, but the thing is, the Canadian loonie is
Crazy.
is magnetic.
Yeah.
Adrian. Ooh. Well, now.
And it's from 2013. Really? I didn't know that, Mike.
Wow, that's odd. Milk carton missing children.
Nope, he's still gone. He has not been found yet. He was one of the first milk carton kids. That's all I can say. But that's all my those coins there, folks. I'm always on the lookout for more. But that's a long time ago.
And far away.
Okay. I'm running out of things to talk about because my knee is freaking killing me and distracting me. So please bear with me. So jump in here. Let me put myself down here and say something. Otherwise, I'm going to put Cliff up here, and Cliff is going to have to come up with something.
Why? My camera's all fuzzy. Why did you do that?
Because I can. Because I can. Or I'm going to change your name.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I am.
Nope, leave it.
I can change it.
Leave it. It changed right the hell back.
What was the latest B movies?
No latest. There actually hasn't been any decent ones recently.
He was ready for it.
I already had the button. I already had my mouse right on the button.
Did you see what I put up, though?
Nope. I don't think anybody saw what you put up because, like, the minute that thing changed, I clicked it.
Well, take a look at it before you click it. Then you delete it.
Still didn't see what it said.
Leave it.
What did you say?
Leave it.
You said leave it. That's what I put down.
All I've seen is the green bar get longer, and I just clicked save.
Yeah, I just said, I put the words leave it. That's what you said. That's what I did. Oh, here's a good one. Sorry, Cliff. This is gonna. You got. You're probably not going to read this one here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's see here.
Freeze frame.
Still didn't even see what it said.
Everybody saw that one, though.
Yeah.
We were waiting for it.
Back at you, Blake.
Oh, no. We start calling Bruno San Martino, or Bruno Mars, which, by the way, his Lazy song came through my head today.
He said, what did the fox say?
I know.
Corn.
Did he flip me off?
No, I flipped Blake off.
Actually, I'm gonna do something here. It's not what you think, Cliff. I'm not changing anything. I'm just copying. This is what I put down, folks.
It's Thirsty Thursday. See, Rob didn't see it either because the minute I saw that green bar change, I clicked the save button again.
Now change that one, Cliffy.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Keep it up. He'll time you out, Colin.
No, he can't.
I have no action controls on his side.
Or normal. What's time's normal for tomorrow?
97.
Okay.
I could, however, just destroy this live stream, just take my shirt off, and just finish the live stream that way. What the heck? New options. Oh yeah, right when I'm rubbing my eye.
I will.
There we go. Cliff, you're in charge.
If only. How's eating cold pizza being a sinner? Cold pizza tastes better when you're in college.
Right.
Rob's out. I'm not taking my shirt off, Rob. I was just kidding.
Okay, DJ.
Be well, Rob. Thank you for coming.
Although I
Don't
should
forget to get with me about going hunting soon. Hopefully,
season 8.
I would definitely still want to do that once I get my leg figured out.
Yeah.
Deb, I'm pretty sure there's at least 1 or 2 things I can show you, even as a nurse, that would be shocking.
You have a third nipple.
What do you think he is, James Bond?
No, he's an ET.
Okay, Rob.
Welcome back, corn-fed.
Rob,
He said, "I'm not
gonna
leaving."
finish the stream out with no shirt. Rob's like, I'm out. Peace.
I have to make sure I put a shirt on before I start the stream, so
I'm sure Deb has seen an ET, so.
An extra testicle?
Oh, she said, "Put up or shut up there, Cliff."
Wow, everyone's. No, I'm not taking my shirt off. You guys are terrible. I've already done a live stream one time shirtless. Like, we did the whole stream. It was like 3 hours of just like 10 of us topless.
All guys, mind you.
No, if you do, I will.
Uh-oh. You got 2 ladies in the chat telling you to take it off, Cliff.
I think your avatar's not up.
Nope, ain't getting paid for it.
You opened your mouth. You're the one that started it.
Well, that's because Colin kept the big screen kept changing my thing.
Oh, we lost Colan.
Colin pushed a button.
Ah, Dorkenstein.
He grabbed his mouse the wrong way.
Right?
I had to reload my screen.
Oh, we thought you grabbed your mouse the wrong way.
No. Half my screen was cut off from all that stuff I was doing.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to refresh my screen.
Any chance?
Kathleen, that's the one who was married to Ace, right? Yeah, I know Kathleen.
I know Kathleen Turner.
Romancing the Stone. She was in that one with Michael Douglas, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Good movie. I didn't care for the sequel, though.
It's,
No, neither did I.
Mikhail Douglas. Just kidding.
I didn't know you worked for the VA, Deb. That's interesting. You may have met my father-in-law then. Because he went to the one over in Omaha.
Do you work for the Venezuelan Artillery Company?
Possibly.
I can do this all day.
But remember, this is the one who's not feeling well right now, so don't make too many jokes. And my wife's father, so. Oh, you're asking if Deb knew her. She might.
I just realized the dumbest thing on this container, there's a little tab on here that says lift to pour. Well, no, duh, because if you don't lift it, you can't pour anything out.
What is it? No, what
Mike
brand?
knows what this is. I'm not even going to turn it all the way.
Yep, I
For
know.
me, turn it, for I can read it.
But look, no. There's a little tab. This little tab right here. It says lift to pour. No, duh, because if you don't lift it, you can't pour anything.
Right.
You can knock it over, which technically isn't pouring; it's spilling.
Oh, Cliff?
And yes, I'm blurry.
No.
Yep. I'm sorry, I do not wear butt floss.
By the way, he accepts metal coins only.
That is not a coin slot.
Yeah, I can see Cliff running around with a possum thong.
Thank you.
Banana hammock.
Yes, somebody did make a possum thong.
That
And he
is.
wore it on a live video, and we were all dying laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it was just that funny.
Probably.
I wouldn't doubt if that video was still up.
Oh, probably not. I think we're just getting a little loopy right now.
Well, you haven't been to one of the old Trapper J lives.
No. I've
Before
been to Trapper J's, but not to one of his lives recent. Not of his old ones. It was one of his newer ones.
before he had the new trapping shed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're talking at least 2 years ago.
Oh, ow,
Oh,
ow,
we were
ow.
dying laughing.
I am going to be wearing a kilt to my my niece's wedding next month. I was asking Jenny if I had time to buy a new one, but she said no.
The beef is strong with this one.
What was that?
Oh, they're talking about the beef, so I'm going. The beef is strong with this one.
Where's the beef?
The beef is in the kitchen. Blake's got beef. Who's he got beef with?
Ooh.
Beef. Whee!
Oh man, hon. Love, check this out. $179 for all this. Yep.
Who knows us to weave a kilt out of cat hair?
No.
You'd have to have a long-haired cat. Short hair ain't gonna work.
Yeah, we got a Russian blue. We don't have anything like that.
Yeah, you can't do it with a Sphinx cat either, because yeah.
What about those hairless cats? I mean, how do you do it with
That's what a
those?
Sphinx cat is. A Sphinx cat is a hairless cat. Which is funny. They start off with hair. But as they get older, the hair goes away. And I'm not talking like old age, they lose their hair. As they stop being kittens, they start to lose their hair.
They turn into cats.
I could almost imagine somebody being so bored that they made a horsehair kilt. God almighty, that thing would be scratchy. And the thing would literally smell like horse ass.
I have no idea.
If you made a kilt out of horsehair, there's only 2 sections of hair on the horse that's long enough to do anything with, and that's off the freaking top of the head to the back of the neck or the tail.
I'm not sure if they have the shoes on that one or not.
You know, paying attention on the leaf.
Yep. Well, let me take a look at the weather here real quick. See what's all going on across the U.S.
No, I do not, Blake. No, siree, we do not need that one. We've already seen him in that suit. I'm not exactly going to be wearing that thing either.
What suit is that?
You would have to have been on Spicy's channel.
Just explain it.
It's green, it's very, very seen, and it came from a terrible ass movie.
That one, huh? From Kick-Ass?
No, worse than that.
Oh, wow. That was pretty bad.
The first 5 minutes of the movie, the dude literally made out with some random grandma.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's from the Jackass movie?
A.T. It was a terrible movie from like the mid-2000s.
The Mankini?
Yeah, see, even Drops knew exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about, what's his name? Borat?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, see, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know, and you don't need to know.
The thing is, I've never seen the movie, and I don't want to.
Oh, don't, dude. I couldn't get past like the first 30 minutes of it after I was like, I'm done. This movie is stupid.
Mac, no.
Yeah, that's the one sticker thankfully he never sent me, Blake, was one of those. I got all the other, I got like 2 more other like random spicy stickers, but thank God he never sent me one of those things. Because the funny part is I probably would have stuck it in my water bottle just to be like, yep, I got it on here too. Oh, no, you do not want to see me wearing the Borat thong. No, thank you.
No, she wants to see Borat.
No, I think she wants to see me in the mankini. No, thank you. That was a one-time thing on that live, and it's been what, 2 years now? That poor guy can't live it down. He still has the stupid thing.
Oh, that is actually kind of nice.
If the wife runs away from you, Drops, you ain't gonna make money as a stripper. Yeah, no, I am not gonna.
So we got to start a GoFundMe for Cliff for this one.
Well, that was a fairly large bug. May or may not have been a moth or a fly.
Oh, I remember when we were at the house in Osceola, we had those hummingbird moths. Is what they were called. They look like hummingbirds, but they're moths.
Oh yeah, they're big old things. Very colorful.
Yeah, Mac got one out of the air.
Well, I see them all the time around my honeysuckles at night.
Yeah, unless you know what they are, you don't realize they're bugs.
Oh yeah, them suckers, they're huge.
We had quite a few down at the old house. But then again, that place had those mushroom circles in our yard. So
Yeah, the fairy rings. I
Yeah.
think I took a picture of it, but I tried to take one yesterday, but the video, it came out terrible.
I think I did some video on that, our fairy rings, didn't I? Oh, that one. Yeah, that's a hummingbird moth.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Nope.
What is it?
I believe that one is, I think that's the hawk moth.
Oh, okay.
Let me double check.
Oh, by the way,
3 of those. Yeah, I'm blurry, whatever.
no.
I'm not taking anything for no team. I do not swing that way, sir.
What if Pepper asked you?
Still wouldn't do it.
Oh, she's showing something.
Really? This thing gave me a Batman moth.
Oh my God!
What?
Oh,
Deb brought up Zardos.
Oh, and look who decided to pop in. Long time no see,
Evan.
Evan.
Hey, we still got half an hour. We're doing good. No, Zardos. You will see Sean Connery and basically a Mankini.
Yep, I forgot about
It's
that.
actually the movie itself is not bad. It's just weird, and I kind of like weird.
This thing is trying to tell me that's a cicada. No, people, that is not a cicada. Heck no.
it's a dead bird. It's a dead bug.
Let's see, when did it come out? It didn't say what year the movie came out. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Now it gives me tires.
1974. When that movie came out. How you doing, Evan? Thank you for making it. You caught me before we were going to be shutting down, so we still got another half an hour. So you're good. Any life updates? Anything we need to know?
It's a Sphinx moth, apparently.
You missed it. Cliff was getting offered money to, do the Borat Mankini thing.
I wasn't offered money. They just wanted to see me in it because they're a bunch of dirty.
No, dollar bills were offered.
I said a GoFundMe was going to be set up.
Still wouldn't do it. I do not look good. I'm out of shape. I'm round.
Nobody.
You got what everybody calls a man bod or dad bod. A dad bod. So you're good. It's supposed to be. I think women like that thing nowadays. I don't know why, but they do.
So apparently that was wrong. It's still the Sphinx. It's a Sphinx moth, which is weird, but all right. But yeah, that thing is sitting at. That thing takes up like, I don't know, about a third of that bug zapper. Oh, Evan's finally out of the training school.
Are you graduated? What kind of school are you out of? Okay.
Wasn't Evan doing the certification for his park ranger thing?
I thought that was
Jason.
Jason.
What?
Not you.
Wrong, Jason McDaniels.
Our third Jason.
No, actually, he was our first Jason.
Well, now at this point, he's our third Jason because he's never here.
Well, he's busy doing ranger work. Okay, girl. Hey.
Did Mac just hiss?
That was Ninja.
Ninja?
Because Mac was in her spot. She did not like him in her spot. She's taken over Jenny's chair.
Perch.
Are you graduated from high school, Evan? And you didn't tell us?
Stinker?
We would have, sent you graduation cards and stuff like that if we would have known.
That one, I believe I put that one up, Cecilia, in the second half of the video that I took today, or in the second garden update, because the first one, like I said, my phone was freaking out, and I didn't know if it was going to blow up or not, so I had to stop the video short.
I've been an EMT, Evan. If you can handle it, more power to you.
They don't get paid enough.
Tell me about it. It's the stress that got me. But then again, remember, I was already did it in the military. Then I tried to do it civilian. 2 different ball games, 100% difference.
My uncle did it until the Phoenix fires.
He
He had PTSD.
It just, my thing is that when you see kids hurt for the first time, it is a different experience than working on soldiers. Just saying.
I suppose if you don't have kids, but if you have kids and you're in EM and you're into that position, I mean, yeah, your kid's gonna break a leg here and there, but
No. When you say, like, you see an accident in the service, you take care of it. It's cool. They're all adults. But when you see your first kid, have to take care of your first kid transport, is a big difference than adult transport.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Oh, especially if little kids are involved. Oh, I'm sure Evan did grow up fast. I'm like, come on, he's really freaking tall. Oh my, a half pound of lasagna in one day? It sounds like Cliff. You did that once, didn't you?
I've done that. I've done.
Or is that a 12-pound lasagna? I'm not sure if it's
a 12-pound lasagna. Is what
I can't. It's hard to tell whether it was a half or 12. Let me do this.
I've done those so-called lasagnas that everybody claims at the store is designed for a family. I'm like, yeah, if you have a family of.
Well, he did say 12-pound.
Yeah, he said 12-pound.
That's a lot of lasagna. Don't get me wrong. I love lasagna. But that's a lot of lasagna.
2 or 3, like the big, that they qualify it as a family one, but it says it'll serve like 6 people, 6 to 8 people. And those are the big trays, the like 12 by 9s. Yeah, I used to eat like that I used to be able to eat a large deep dish meat pizza by myself when I was a kid.
Right.
I mean, you're talking to a guy who in high school would eat a family meal from McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, wherever they had those family meals. I would eat the whole thing by myself. By the time we got back to school, I was already hungry again.
When I was in high school, around Evan's age, there was this place called Mr. Quick's. I may have talked about this before. They had a deal that was going on. 5 hamburgers or 5 cheeseburgers and a half a pound of fries for like $5. And 5 of us would all go and each buy our own.
Yep, best way to do it.
And by the time we got done, we ended up with probably about 30 hamburgers and I'm not sure how many pounds of fries.
It doesn't take long. You got $5. So yeah, that's kind of what we used to do because that was.
But this is back in the day when I was in high school. That was back in the 80s when things were cheaper.
Yeah, mine was late 80s, early 90s.
I graduated in 86.
Sorry, mine was early 90s. No, late 90s when I was in high school. But yeah, that was back when McDonald's had their, it was like 4 cheeseburgers or hamburgers, 4 small fries, and the 4 Cokes. I never got the 4 Cokes. I would always tell them, I'm like, I'm eating this by myself. Just give me a large.
Well, this was Mr. Quick's, wasn't McDonald's or anything like that, but they don't longer exist. But the price were and the food was decent. And when you're out cruising on the strip at night and they're open until 3 a.m, $5 goes a long way when you're doing stuff.
Oh yeah, especially when each cheeseburger or hamburger is like 15 cents.
It was lasagna birthday cake.
Oh.
It wasn't a cake per se. It was just lasagna with candles in it.
I would go for that myself. I stopped doing.
I would call that one the Garfield.
I would.
That's called a Garfield, Rob, from now on.
I mean, who doesn't want to have? Because cake goes fast. Everybody wants to eat cake, but once everybody has a slice or 2 of lasagna, they're done with it. And so that means you have the rest of that lasagna until you get sick of eating lasagna.
You guys, I'm not sure if they have them over where you're at, Cliff. Do they have any places that are basically buffets?
Yeah, tons of them.
They used to have this one place that was here over in Clive that was just amazing. You can get anything you want once you pay your fee, right? You can get steak. You can go back as much as often as you want. They went out of business and everything went downhill from there because there's not a good buffet place anymore anywhere.
We have technically we still have Country Buffet, but those are very far and few between. And then there's we have one here.
Got any Bonanzas?
No, I haven't seen a Bonanza. The last Bonanza that actually used to be here went out of business decades ago.
I'm gonna check something, see if they have one.
There might still be 1 or 2 up in Denver, but I haven't seen them in a hot minute. We've got Golden Corral.
We don't have a Golden Corral, but they permanently closed. Ah, man.
Yeah, we have a Golden Corral here, like a few of them. I mean, their prices, dead honest, they're starting to get expensive. It's like $23 a person now, like $25
Right. Yeah.
And their food quality is going downhill.
Yeah, it is.
I miss the old school country buffets. Like, I honestly do. Like $12, you can get in there all you can eat, and half the time you could only eat 2 plates, and then they were done. So $12, 2 plates, and most of the time the food that you ate didn't even equal the $12 you paid to get in.
Yeah,
Yeah, we used to like Sir George's until we went with a friend of mine, and they got thrown out for eating too much.
Sometimes you can.
They were big guys.
yeah, Ryan's. That was the name of the place. Like, it was a good place. Okay, that sucks though, Rob. I like wait. The only places that have buffets now that are strictly buffets are all Asian restaurants.
We have a pretty good one here.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Evan. It really did. It killed a lot of restaurants. Anything small mom and pop wise during that time frame, the first year wiped them out.
I used to go to Bonanza all the time.
Yeah,
And places
Bonanza,
like
Golden
that.
Corral, Country Buffet.
I mean, just where you can just go get your food without having to worry about someone bringing your food. Just go get it yourself.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about those, the sanitation issue on that, because that food sits out there. Yes, I know everything's over ice, but at the same time, that stuff is sitting out there getting dust on it, flies. Anybody that's coughing or sneezing in that building, the air conditioner circulates all that stuff. So technically, you're getting all that on your food, but at the same time, for $10, eat whatever the heck you want.
The one place that Ian loved the most went out of business recently. Spaghetti Works in Des Moines. His favorite pasta place.
We have nothing but noodles down here.
They have a couple places that have stuff like that, but I won't go because they charge way too much.
That's because pasta's not cheap by any means, by any stretch of the word.
I mean,
it is, but it isn't.
Okay,
yes,
I'll tuck her. She said tuck her in when I get done. So it's only like 15 more minutes. So I got time. But a decent buffet is hard to come by, and I miss them. I know it sounds weird, but I think they're cool.
We need an all-encompassing buffet. One that does steaks, pastas, and tacos.
Ryan's used to do that. But I mean, I would go where Rob works, but I don't think he works for somewhere where we can just go there and sit down and eat.
Yeah, I kind of wish we had more sit-down restaurants. Everything nowadays is like fast food, and it's either burgers or burgers.
Or tacos or burritos or,
Down here, yeah, I've got everything is tacos,
pizza.
burritos, or burgers, or hot dogs.
Pizza.
I mean, I got so many pizza restaurants down here. It's not even funny.
Well, not including yours, obviously. But
Was that you making noise, or was that?
That was me
Oh,
bending my knee because I have to move it because I can't keep my foot in the same position all the time. And my knee is swelling up. I got my brace on, but it's not doing much.
Twisted Fork.
I think I've heard of it. I was invited. I don't think I went. But I have been invited to a fair down over in Council Bluffs this fall.
Almost got no deli. Well, Colin, if your leg is killing you, why don't we just end it so you can get your leg up?
Well, it's not just, that's not the swelling part of my lower legs like normal. This is the knee being in the position that it is in. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but you still got to get your knee up so you can rest it.
I can handle about 14 more minutes. I was just moving it from.
I have to go water the trees.
You got to shake the dew off your lily type of situation.
Yeah, this is. I got to go make sure my lizard's empty.
Okay.
Feed the lizard. I'll be back.
You'll see a man about a horse.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think I ever made it. Yeah, I understand, Rob. I mean, I still would like to try some of your cooking sometime. Oh, man. Is the Twisted Fork still there? That's a good one, too, Rob. Let me see.
I wish we had a pizza place like Nello's back in in Chandler. That place was awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ones that are in the buffets that are in Omaha. Count how many Asian ones. Once I list off the names: Mongolian Grill, Grand China Buffet, China Buffet, International Buffet, Hu Hut Mongolian Grill, another China Buffet, Hu Hut, China Star, the Great Dragon, China Taste, Malahara in your
Typical names across the U.S. for those.
Yeah, there's a few. There's a guacamaya, Zaka Indian cuisine flavors. Those are just some of the basic ones in Omaha. They have a few other ones like Golden Corral, but that's one of and Pizza Ranch, and something called Tuesday Cowgirl Grill, which I have no idea about.
I'll be right back. We'll get a cup of coffee.
Okay.
What you doing, Coco? What you doing with the steps?
Yeah, I know. I don't have a pillow right now, but he's using my knee to springboard. I can't eat at some of the Chinese restaurants, though, Deb, due to how they cook their food. I've never heard of a Great Dragon before. But a lot of Chinese restaurants cook with peanut oil, and I can't do anything about that. And yes, Pizza Ranch does suck. You have a choice between the chicken or the pizza. Ian loves Pizza Ranch, by the way.
Is that like Cece's Pizza?
They had a Cece's Pizza here, or sorry, in Des Moines. I don't know if they still do or not, though. I can check, see if they still do.
I heard that they took some of the pizzas that they used to put on there off. They're like limiting their menu to like just a handful of pizzas because they used to have like 15 different pizzas. I think they're limiting it down to like 5 or 6 now.
Yeah, they do. It's permanently closed here.
Oh.
Yep. I don't know why, but they permanently closed it. Okay, who's getting a call?
I don't actually have a China buffet in my area anymore. There's some in Denver, but that's assuming that thing's still even open.
Okay, so you feel lighter there, Cliff?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I don't feel like the sitting position is going to make me have to change my underwear.
Wouldn't know about that. I showered before I had my stream today, and I've got some
I've
other
been
stuff.
sitting inside all day. It's been hot. It's like 97 degrees today. I'm almost like, no, thank you.
This is what I've been doing all day. Sitting.
You got to learn to get up and walk every now and then. That's the reason why your knee is killing you.
I'm not supposed to. That's
You
the
got to
thing.
stretch the knee if you.
They are telling me at work they can't make me let me. They don't want me to because I already injured my leg. They don't want to have to deal with any more liability if I get hurt again. What color are your eyes, Cliff? Deb wanted to know.
I know. I posted my answer.
Brown? As in being full of it? Mine are really blue. Exactly, Deb. Liability reasons. I'm not sure you guys can
I
see
don't
how
know where
blue.
that posted mine.
I'm not sure how blue you guys think my eyes are, but I think they're pretty blue.
No, the water level wasn't that high. Yeah, I don't let the water table get that high unless I'm at work. But I don't drink a lot of water when I'm at work because then I have to do that, and I don't have time to do that when I'm by myself. So
Yeah, especially since you're helping manage the place, right?
Say what?
You're helping them manage the place somewhat.
No, I'm basically a manager.
Yeah,
Well,
I said somewhat, but you're not entitled if not by paycheck.
I'd rather not make salary.
I meant amount wise, not actual salary wise. You know what I mean?
No, I would never work anywhere that's going to give you salary because basically what salary means is, yeah, you're going to work 95 hours, but you're still going to get paid jack squat.
If you come up on the screen, you can look at your eyes on the camera there, Rob. We've got all of 7 more minutes.
Trying to figure out which one you're going off of, the live count or your actual count on the computer.
I'm using my computer. My computer's timer is down here at the bottom right of my screen. I'm looking at the time. I'm not looking at the one above you.
StreamYard side.
Yeah.
And
I started a couple minutes late this morning.
Yes, Cecilia, I did. I just wasn't sitting there holding my hose for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be a salaried anybody.
Nah, salary sucks. Basically, salary is, depending on the company, you can make anywhere between 40 to 100,000 as salary, but it doesn't matter whether or not you work 30 hours or 110 hours. You still get paid the same amount. And I'd rather not have to work a 90-hour shift or 90-hour week and still get paid the same amount as I would if
that's why when you do a contract thing for that, like you put it stipulations on how many hours you were supposed to work. You have to put that in your contract.
Yeah.
But people don't realize you can actually do that.
Well, that's why if anybody tells me that I'm going to be working salary, I'm just going to be like, no, thank you. I'll find somewhere else to work.
So, 600,000 a year. You keep your same hours.
As I'm making now, I might consider that. But at the same time, you're probably going to be working 6 days a week.
No, Cliff, you do know if I do win the Powerball, I'm going to go make sure and go buy the business you work for.
Yeah, my boss ain't going to sell it.
I'll buy into it then.
You can buy into the franchise, but my boss ain't going to sell the business.
No. I'm going to buy into his branch just for saying I'm a partner or something.
You want
I can give you time off when you need it. Hire more people.
Sure. Colin. The kids, this generation of kids are lazier than shit. They can't.
I'm not talking about kids. I'm not talking about hiring kids.
Nobody wants to work. We've been hiring for the last 2 years. Most of the people we get can't work more than 3 months before they quit because they're lazy as shit. This generation has no work ethics.
No.
That's true, Evan.
All of them want money, but they don't want to work for it.
I don't know how to. My boy's the same way, but I make sure if he's gotten money from me, he's earned it. Not just I just don't hand it to him.
Yeah, me and my boss are tired of hiring kids at the store because they work 3 months. By the time you get them trained to where they like decent, they quit. So, yeah, I'm frankly just tired of hiring these young adults.
Oh, well, Ian may be the exception because when he was working the fair, for 2 days' work he made $200 doing what he was doing, working the grill.
Yeah, and how many times did he complain about it?
None.
It's probably because if he did, you would have smacked him right in the back of the head.
No. He likes grilling. He thinks it's fun. When we had hamburgers and hot dogs the other day, he fired up. He said, "Dad, I'm cooking supper." He went up, fired out the grill, start cooking hamburgers and hot dogs. He chose to do that. He got the grill going on his own initiative because he likes doing that kind of thing, which is, I think, is pretty cool.
Didn't spook the dogs, did I?
No.
3
I've
minutes.
got 3 more minutes, folks.
Yeah, I got back just in time. I saw something moving out in the garden.
Evan is here, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Evan.
I was the first one to say hi, Evan.
Yeah. And we're about 3 minutes out before I'm going to close it down for the night. Then we have Cliff's on Saturday. So,
Yeah.
Cliff, any particular topic besides gardening or just gardening?
I have no idea. I'll figure that out tomorrow.
Don't forget your spicy beverages.
I've got 7, 8 more of those in the fridge. I'm not doing these ones anymore because the high octane ones have been kicking my butt. Every time I drink 2 of those, I can't sleep. I get to bed at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
What you need to get is some dailies, mixed drink mixes, the freezers ones you throw in your freezer.
I've just been doing the Mike's Hards. I can do usually 2 of those because they're not an energy drink. It's just
what time on Saturday, Cliff?
Usual time.
About 7, 8 o'clock.
7-ish, give or take.
Well,
Yeah, well,
our time.
no.
That's our
8 or 9
time.
for the rest of y'all.
Your time's like 6.
Yeah, he just goes on. He doesn't.
7 my time.
What is your time? Usually.
I'm currently almost 9 o'clock.
Okay, I'm almost 10 o'clock. 1 minute to go. So we will be there the best we can. Yeah, I can understand that, Evan. You're the exception rather than the rule. But thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. We talked about a little bit of everything, including some stuff that should never be talked about. Borat, for example. Thanks, Cliff.
That was Blake. I was trying not to, but y'all kept freaking needling me for it. So
yeah. Can you use a pellet rifle to unalive raccoons?
Yes.
Yes. But placement is key. Power is key. You just can't do it with Red Ryder or a Daisy Powerline 880. You have to have a lot more power than that. No. You got to be like super close.
Well,
you can do it with a 22, but
like I said, let's see.
I would use a 22 with a hollow point.
Bruno, we'll probably have to save this for probably next Wednesday.
Yeah. We'll discuss hunting pests next
Yeah,
week.
if you get into my live about 30 minutes before I go live, I'll put out jump into the stream and we can talk about it.
What time is your stream next Wednesday?
8 p.m.
Okay.
Central.
I obviously know you're Central because you're in the same time zone I am.
Yeah.
Okay, it is now 10 o'clock, folks. I'm going to say goodnight, Cecilia. Goodnight, Drops. Goodnight, Deb. Goodnight, Rob. Goodnight, Bruno, a.k.a. Big Mike. Goodnight, Cliffy. Goodnight, Jason. Goodnight, Molly. And I'm not sure who else did I miss. I said Hike with Mike was in here for a little bit. Jay,
Blake.
Thank you for coming. I know he was in here from J&J. Evan, thank you, brother. Thank you. Long time no see. Don't be a stranger. Rob, as always, need to get with you about hunting. And a whole bunch of other people I can't remember off the top of my head. So, love you all. I will catch you on his live on Saturday.
Yep.
So be well, be safe, have a good weekend, and I'll keep you guys informed about how my leg is doing.
Cool.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Somebody count me down.
2, 1, 0.
Cliffy likes squirrel nuggets.